Yo, let's go see where. Okay, move that, move that. Let's go down there, go to here, click into that. But let's go listen to this Psycho real quick. Psycho. Hey, she's having a psycho, a little bit psycho. So I'm not just singing. Na 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 na. Let's go load that one. That's not what's loaded, bitch. Why would you? I don't get that.
Sarah Howen. Hello homie, you stream pretty cool and I feel entertained, that's why I followed you. I will love to make friends and be a fan if you wish.
Hello Sarah Owen,
Kindly add me up on Discord.
No,
my
I won't be adding you on Discord.
Right hand pointing right nabis.
Banned.
So then that morning I get a text from him.
Immediately banned in my stream for saying something like that. I'm gonna put a banned word.
I never heard back from him the night before, so
Anyone
what
that
do
knows
I
what I'm talking about,
This
use
is
the word
where I
disco.
start to get.
If you know me, you call it disco, and if you don't, then
I
you don't need to be inviting me to your disco.
Or what the deal is. He says, "Oh, the Dutch eye." Not even sure what that means. Like, oh, is that a plan? No. So then that morning, I get a text from him. Howdy, how does two sound? I never heard back from him the night before, so what do I say? This is where I start to get not heated,
You're a little
but
bit
I
of a
think this is
bitch.
a lot of tomfoolery. Because as someone who tries to not get in my own way as much as I can,
She goes, I want to meet up with you. Now that you're trying to meet up with me, I want to fuck with you.
The list of the 3 brunch places, which is not heavy lifting, by the way. Like, I understand, if you have your preference, you want him to do all the work, that is valid, but you need to communicate that to him, because not every woman is exactly like you, believe it or not. I used to do like this when I had eating disorder-ish things going on. I wanted to pick restaurants just because I already knew the menu, I knew what was on it, whatever. People with allergies have that as well. Like, there are reasons why you might want to be the one picking where you go, also based on what's closer to you, what you've been to, blah, blah, blah. So I don't see it as an immediate slight of like, hey, you figure it out. It's literally based on your preference, also because you've only ever gone on one date. So how is he supposed to know, oh, she'd love this place? You don't know each other like that. So I don't see what the big deal is. But again, if you just communicate it, this would not be an issue. Like, at this point in your profile, say that you want a guy who makes the plans. Aside from that, you're the last person to not have responded. After he said the Dutch A or whatever, you didn't respond to that. So you're the one who ghosted, and you're expecting him to double or triple
The Dutch A?
so you respond? Are we 5? What's the big deal? It's funny to me because she seems like a very no bullshit woman, but a lot of the bullshit in the way is self-imposed. This is adding on to my fears with dating, because truly, who has the time for this time? Like, I'm tired and I'm not even going on the date. Oh, when I didn't hear back last night about a reservation or anything concrete, I made plans for this afternoon. You cannot, for a second date, try and make plans the morning of. Even less than 24 hours.
Upify underscore 10.
We are not.
Hello dear, you stream pretty good, that's why I followed you. I would love to make friends and be a fan. If you wish, kindly chat me on Discord.
Banned.
My username.
Immediately banned.
0777.
Banned.
Like, laziest attempts at putting a second date together.
Blocked.
Bro, second date. What are you doing? You missed out is what happened. Sorry. I feel like I'm missing something because
No,
yeah,
you
it's
missed
a
out,
second
dumb
date.
bitch. You're the one who wanted to go on a date
He asked you
with him.
if there's somewhere you'd like to go. You could have just said 1. You said 3. It seems like he was interested in one of them. You didn't respond to saying if you had a preference. You didn't respond at all. Then he follows up the next day to again get a response out of you, and you're offended, and so you say that you made plans, which I don't even know if you did. I'm just confused. I think this is messy. It's not the end of the world, obviously, but in the context of someone who's obviously clearly looking for someone to the point that you got a matchmaker, so it is important to you Why are you putting all these silly things in the way? Relationships are difficult enough as it is, let alone if you have this kind of tomfoolery afoot. Truly not. But anyway, one thing I will say, and this was very much my vibe when I was 15, is that there are some people who almost on purpose try to put roadblocks in the way of things that are working fine as far as I can see, in order to see how far someone's willing to go for you. And like I said, that was me at 15, and very quickly most people realize that life is hard enough as it is. Don't make things harder for yourself. Don't,
Or
especially
others.
on the second date, turn it into this whole ordeal. Like, to set up a second date, do you really need it to be this difficult? And the thing I'd also want to say is, again, voice your preferences to him. But worst comes to worst, pick a place you're going to brunch, set up the brunch, and when you're there, you can literally tell him, hey, in the future, I really like everything out. I like having things reserved the day before. Just tell them. Like, why does it have to be this whole fucking thing? And the saddest part is this could have been a person who's good for you. You just have different habits about certain things. That's normal. You're not going to meet your exact copy. And if you did, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't like them. I know I would not want a copy of me coming to a date with me. Anyway, so there was this other person she was dating. You don't need to know the whole history there, because I don't even know the whole history there. It's not necessary. This video was so interesting to me because it seems a little bit delulu, I will say.
Another rejection story, and no, I am not excited to share this one, and I might cry because I was so excited about this guy. Let's get into it. This was a 4th date with a great guy, and not just like dinner. This was literally like a 15-hour date, preceded by a 3rd date that was about 10 to 15 hours. So we've been spending a lot of time together. Communication was on point. We had talked about making future plans of like, let's go on this trip, let's go to this concert, whatever.
I don't want to be a massive buzzkill, but first of all, what are you doing for 10 to 15 hours on a date? Like, I can understand if you did like a day trip, like if you went to Disneyland or something, that's a long time, right? But what are you doing on these 10 to 15 hour dates?
Looks like fun.
First of all, I would like to know. Also, because if I know someone, I probably think I'm going to be committing that time to them on a 3rd date. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I guess it really depends on how much you talk before the dates, but it seems like she meets up with them immediately. When I met my husband on Tinder, just because I'm a little bit paranoid, I talked to him for 3/4 months before we ever met in person, because you don't know who the fuck you're talking to. Like, truly, absolutely not the one to get kidnapped. So anyway, what are you doing for these long ass dates, first of all? Oh, also, I don't know how healthy it is to be talking about future plans that quickly. And again, I know some of it is said in jest. If you're talking seriously after 3 dates about a long-term, heavy
Yeah, I'm leaving.
project, like
That was
taking
not a good
trip
drop.
together,
There was some
and
guy
where
that
you
slipped
want
past
to
me
go
to
together,
you.
which is very different than both saying like, oh, I've always wanted to go to Japan. That'd be fun if we went together. Whatever. If you're actually going into the details, to me, I'm not saying that's a massive red flag, like run away immediately, but I do feel like anything that involves a certain level of commitment being asked very soon, maybe it's my commitment issues coming into play here, but I don't know if I like that, like at all. And in fact, a lot of this seems very intense out the gate.
During the date, I started to feel a cold sore coming on. And I said several times on the date, I think I'm getting a cold sore. Not thinking I had to explain what a cold sore was. I thought the general public, because 90% of people get cold sores, I didn't need to explain what it was. Later that night, we were talking about it more, and I clarified because he didn't understand what a cold sore was. So I explained where it comes from, how it's very common, what category of viral diseases, I should say, that it's in, which is the herpes virus. Definitely, I could tell was freaking him out, and there was a lot of tension. And so I suggested that maybe he leave. Mind you, I should mention, this man had a lot going on. I'm not going to get into all of that. But a lot of things that I was like, okay, this is not something I would normally go for, but he's so nice and like so kind. Like our connection feels so good. So there were so many things going on that I was like, I feel like we have a strong connection. I'm gonna look past it. And
now, maybe this.
Where do you want to go, Wheat?
I don't know why during a date you would need to mention multiple times that you have a cold sore. I think saying it once gets the message through regardless. I don't know if 90% of people get cold sores. I don't really think that matters necessarily. A lot of people don't deal with cold sores, so him not knowing all about it, I don't think is weird. Like, I've never had one. Some people have it. I don't know if it's genetically or like, I know some people in their families, it's just a thing. I don't know the history of cold sores. Turning the cold sore thing into such a big deal is weird on her part, like I said, mentioning it that many times. Regardless, also, I do think it is a lack of class to come out here and say that there were a lot of things going on with him that would have been an issue for you, but that you looked past. Also, because it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth to kind of be like, oh, there were a lot of things that I didn't necessarily like about him or that weren't my type, but I looked beyond that. Because really, what it comes off as is that you're trying to frame yourself as this good person who, you know, went out of their way to look for the good in this person, even though they had all these things that were, you know, not necessarily right for you. And it's just like, if you had been the one rejecting him, would you have brought this up? Because it really seems like you were trying to find a reason why you probably would have rejected him as kind of a defense. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you get rejected, you say, oh, well, that person was a bitch anyway, or she was ugly, or blah, blah, blah. And it's really kind of transparent that you didn't actually, you know. If any of these things had been that big of a deal, you would have rejected them. So bringing them up at all is a lack of class. And why is that necessary to this rejection story to say?
No one is perfect. Everyone is flawed. He texted me this week, can't get past the cold sore situation. And that he wishes I had mentioned it earlier, which I explained to him I didn't mention it earlier because it's a non-issue for most of my life. But I don't know if maybe he heard the word herpes and got scared because that's a big scary word. But also, to be unforgiving about one flaw in somebody is a giant red flag to me. I just really think like we need to destigmatize cold sores just because they're in the herpes category.
What the
no
fuck,
different than
lady?
Chicken pox, shingles, all of those things. It's just wild that people are uneducated about this and unforgiving about it when it's literally not the biggest deal in the entire world. One thing I will say is that this man treated me with more kindness, respect, and care than any other man I've dated has. So I will take from that this is the new standard and baseline going forward. So I do have gratitude.
I'm not really sure how to say this in a nice way. I tend to think that the cold sore was not the problem. I have a lot of difficulty in believing that this kind man that you are so grateful for and is the new standard for your next dating endeavors, I have a very hard time thinking that he draws the line at cold sores. Let us open the possibility to this guy is a superficial dumbass. Is that possible? Yes. Based on her own conclusions, though, he's not. So I tend to think that the cold sore was simply an excuse. And that's not me insulting this lady. I definitely don't feel like we get along and I don't think we have the same vision of things. But I definitely feel like there's more to it than just that. And realistically, by the way this is framed, these 10 to 15 hour dates that you've been going on, if he actually really liked you and the connection was so there, I really doubt the cold sore is where we draw the line. Whether he knew what a cold sore was or not, he could have Googled it at home if it really freaks him out. Even as a hypochondriac, myself, we all have different
Broken?
whatever. I just don't really see a reality where the cold sore is the issue. Again, like I said, her saying that he had a lot going on, implying that he had flaws or like maybe a past, whatever it is, I think is very much in relation to what she said at the end, being like, oh, to not, you know, get past this one flaw I have. It sounds very defensive, so that's exactly what I expected. But you guys want
This guy's fucking broken. He's in the back.
I do not think she's a bad person. I just think the way she comes across is not great. And I say that myself as someone who's often categorized as aggressive, which may be true in terms of how I speak sometimes. You know, it just is what it is. So I get that to an extent. And I think that there's also sometimes the expectation for women to be subdued to a degree, especially on dates. So I think that could be part of it.
Shut
but
the
in her
fuck up. That's what
particular
you want to do on your
position,
date.
it seems like to me as an outsider
No one's trying to
that
make a
she's
woman
always
subdued.
kind of calculating in
What?
the sense of like there's a scorecard you have at the end of your date where it's like every time you say something it'll be in like one category or another. It always feels like she's waiting for you to fuck up. That's the vibe I got, and like I said, could be entirely wrong, but anyway, you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Fighting Polish bears, Japanese soldiers hiding in caves decades after the war ended, and one extremely unexpected monarch personally pitching into the war effort. These are some of the weird World War II facts you've probably never heard before. Even if you're a World War II expert, you're gonna learn something new today. For starters, Hitler had a nephew, and he fought with the US Navy. William Patrick Hitler, who for understandable reasons later changed his name to William Stewart Houston, was Hitler's half-nephew who didn't get on great with his maniacal uncle, who referred to him as my loathsome nephew. William was always critical of Hitler, and when the war started in earnest, he wanted an opportunity to somehow undermine his famous relative's evil regime. There was one problem. Due to national security concerns, the US military wasn't exactly eager to let someone in with the surname Hitler near the heart of the American war machine. After a brief stint in the Canadian Air Force, William sent an impassioned letter directly to President Roosevelt, which said partially, "Mr. President, I am respectfully submitting this petition to you to inquire as to whether I may be allowed to join the Navy in their struggle against tyranny and oppression." Roosevelt passed the request on to J. Edgar Hoover, director of the FBI, who performed a background check. After this, permission was granted, and William Hitler joined the US Navy as a pharmacist's mate, patching up Allied soldiers near the front lines. Everyone is just lucky that the apple fell very far from the tree on this one. But William Patrick Hitler was hardly the only strange service member in the US military. The youngest American soldier during World War II was actually only 12 years old. Calvin Graham was a young man who didn't really care for Hitler, and he wanted to do something about it. There was only one problem: he was 12 years old, and well below the minimum age for enlisting. So he lied about his age and joined the Navy in 1942. Being sent to boot camp in San Diego for 6 weeks before being assigned to the USS South Dakota in Pearl Harbor. But before the jig was up, Calvin Graham had a short but surprisingly decorated period of service. For their work in the Battle of Santa Cruz, everyone on the South Dakota was given a Navy unit commendation. He also received a Bronze Star Medal and a Purple Heart for his work loading artillery. Fighting Polish bears, Japanese soldiers hiding in caves decades after the war ended, and one
All right. Hello, everybody. Yes, this is the old set for this review. This will be the last video where you see this set. My audience and I over on RTU Streams. An interim set is going to be Nicolas Cage pillows on the back there instead of those televisions. No, I'm not kidding. Anyway, back to the review. Enjoy it. Leave the comments below. Tell me what you think, because I thought it was a very sexy computer.
Why am I alone?
Tech USA here, and this is the Minis Forum UM780 XTX. UM780 XTX. You try to say that smoothly. And the review is, I would have sex with this computer. That's the review. That's it. I'm kidding. Here's the intro. Give it a button, a quick shameless plug. If you want to see more of a man, make sure you go to my live stream channel, RTU Streams, and I also produce hip-hop music. Yes. You probably think the way I said that you should never check out the channel, but I hear that I'm pretty good, said people. Maybe two. And there's a link to my music channel. Go there. Link below in the description. It's a good time for all.
We're back
Live
in it.
streams,
I don't even
shirtless
run this
men,
time.
beats, and music. You can't lose that one.
We're back!
Back to the review. I
We're back in
have
this
gotten
bitch.
so fatigued
Scrappy?
on these mini.
I'm not a
That's
bitch!
my old OG right there.
I Every
This is my new bitch.
Hey, we have a new Ryzen
You'll be my
7
bitch tonight.
new handheld. Hey, we have
You
a
would
new
like that too
Ryzen
much.
7
I'll tie you up and chain you down.
mini PC
you
or
would
gaming
love that.
PC or
My leather whips have seen that flesh.
another one. And I was just like, no, I don't want any more. I just, they're all the same, basically. And then Minis Forum got to me. They've been good to me before in the past, meaning I've been
You gonna
impressed.
mute your mic, Scrappy, or do I have to?
Yeah, what the
mute
fuck
you?
is going on in
This
the
is not
background now?
a paid video. This is not sponsored by Minis Forum. I'm free to say
Apex Legends is broken.
Let's land
But
here.
Minis
So,
Forum
yeah.
got
It's
to
been
me.
broken.
I was
It's
like, you know
third-party
what?
simulator.
Fine.
That was
They're
some
saying
sort of
they're
weird,
pushing more out of the
Lovely.
7840
push to talk,
HS
click, stock.
processor that's in here than their competitors. And it made me raise an eyebrow.
Oh, I
It
feel
made
ya.
me
You run on
curious. It
PC
made me
too,
interested. It made me a little suspicious too, because everyone's trying to stand out.
Yeah, I'm an adult.
Oh, baby.
Making products very.
Alright, let's not push out on this one,
There's
alright,
so many
boys?
companies making products. very
You're hot dropping
hard,
us into hell.
trying to do something
No,
different.
no, no. We're going to get good loot right off the rip.
So did
We're
we.
gonna get into a fight right off the rip.
Couple little things
So, you
here.
a pussy?
I didn't care about either of them.
This is third-party simulator right here.
I like this thing. 120 FPS gaming without a dedicated GPU. Like, let that sink into your brain. Call of Duty, 120 FPS. You could hate Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, yeah.
Games can run at high refresh rates. We can integrated graphics in here. Now my dogs are taking me. Breasts. Reviewing technology in the USA.
I got a heavy ammo, heavy mag, someone.
Coming up.
This has the AMD
Who needs a heavy mag?
778
I ain't got a heavy gun.
HS, which has 8 cores and 16 threads, and can
Got a team pushing on me.
boost up to 5.1 gigahertz. The graphics on here are the AMD
Who's me?
Radeon 780M, which has 12 compute units. The RAM in here is 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. You get this from a bare bones kit, and you can actually upgrade the RAM if you want to 96 gigabytes. The storage in here is M.2 2080 that's
Broke.
so you can put extra storage in here if you want to, or you can actually use it with PCI
Down and down.
to use Oculus for an external GPU. Talk about it in a minute.
Try to rise if you can.
Dual 2.5 gigabit Ethernet ports. You have 2 USB 3.2 ports.
God damn, they all just fucking.
Good try, good try.
2.1, which let you play 120 FPS
Right, wow.
on TV, and DisplayPort
Good
1.4.
That's why we don't hot drop.
Set button,
Yo, hot
a
drop is fun,
headphone jack, which also doubles as a microphone input. Another USB input port, which you can also use these if you don't want to have to get an Oculink external GPU. You can use the USB 4 ports for another USB 4 or Thunderbolt eGPU. Just make sure it's compatible. You also have 2 more USB-A 3.2 ports in the front. So the I/O on this thing is stacked like my thick ass. So this is what Minis form. It looks like an NVMe SSD is what you put in your NVMe slot to enable Oculink. Oculink gives your eGPU, if you have an Oculink compatible external graphics solution, it gives a direct connection to the PCI Express lanes as opposed to going through USB, which bottlenecks the bandwidth to the GPUs. So, for example, with Oculink, you can get a bandwidth of up to 16 gigabytes per second, whereas opposed to USB 4, you can get a bandwidth of up to 5 gigabytes per second. So it's a huge boost in performance. Now, personally, to me,
Yeah, you should be getting even more than that.
I've used external GPU solutions before. One of the nice things I heard about Oculink is the fact that it's much less buggy. Like, you connect up the graphics card from its external GPU enclosure, put it to Oculink, and it just works. You just connect it with it powered off. It works. USB 4 and Thunderbolt, I've used before. They're finicky. I've gotten them to work, but it's not as seamless. And I hear Oculink is also much easier to use. But again, if I'm buying a computer like this, I understand it's subjective.
This ain't too bad of a spot.
You're doing
And if we
your
die, blame our mate
lifestyle
over there.
lifestyle.
Oops, never mind. This ain't too bad of a spot.
However,
And
you
if we
using
die,
mini
blame our
PC
mate
may
over
be
there.
different, and Oculink may be good for you. Me,
Get ready.
I want
Moving
more
up.
power right now. I'll use another.
Let's sneak up the ramp.
Now, this has other features that I don't really care about. It comes with a stand, so you can kind of place it vertical. You'll see some B-roll of that right now. And then at the top of it, you could put like different designs that will light up and flash different colors. If I was a 15-year-old edgelord, I would care about that. But when you have it vertical, it doesn't really change the footprint of the computer that much with the stand. So I'd rather just have it horizontal, and it's so small. It fits in the palm of my hand. I'd rather have it horizontal on my desk, less chance of it, tipping over or getting knocked over, and it doesn't really save any space, or it saves minimal space. And like I said, lighting on it really gives a crap. Maybe someone does, but I don't. So you're going to see some benchmarks here real quick. Yes, the 780M integrated graphics run fantastic on here. They're using liquid metal to cool the processor, so they can get this to go up to 70 watt TDP. The 78.
That's a long zipline ride.
You're going to see it makes a difference, even with regular benchmarks here. Games like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Gears of War 5, you can get impressive results. But what if I told you, I already kind of did, that you can play games at 120 FPS like Call of Duty and Doom Eternal? That's 120-ish. Not even at the lowest settings, and at 1600 by 900, because that's what I did, and that's what really blew me away. I could get Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, I go to the basic preset, I turn up the textures from very low to low, because very low they look like N64 textures. I can play insane maps like Shipment, I think it's called, Shipyard, whatever. It was Shipments 24/7 during Christmas. That's when I was using this a lot. And it just stays at 120 FPS, 1600 by 900, not even the lowest settings, locked. And you know what's interesting is, the performance on this was so good that I forgot I was playing on one of these PCs, the mini PC. Like, a lot of times, it's always in the back of your mind, the performance limitations. Like, yeah, this is cool for what it is. I didn't feel that with this. I just felt like this was a small gaming computer that was really holding it down. And that was what blew me away. I have used a ton of these PCs, but I've never gotten the performance in gaming like I've gotten out of the Mini Forum and Elite Mini UM780 XTX. They gotta come up with better names. I will say that. And then on top of it too, you could go into music production on here, video editing, Photoshop. Now with the integrated graphics that are on a lot of these devices, not just Mini's Forum, we're entering a new era where dedicated graphics, even there was a lot of times back in the day, even if you were just using Photoshop, even if you were just video editing, you would have to get a dedicated graphics card. It's still ideal, but it's more of an option now than a requirement. And there's a lot of entry-level graphics cards that are no longer going to be made. NVIDIA is kind of stepping out of the entry-level graphics space because the integrated graphics now, even from Intel, are getting so damn good, minus their drivers suck, that an entry-level graphics card is kind of obsolete. Now look, what does the review of this computer boil down to? I'm going to keep it real with you. You can get it bare bones for $480. If you're just looking to game, Rich, I just want to play Call of Duty yearly, and I maybe get 2 or 3 games. I'm just looking to play games, and that's it. Get an Xbox Series S. Sometimes they go on sale. They were selling them for ridiculously low prices. I think you didn't even get them less than $250. You were just looking to game. Yes, this is not what you need. But if you're like Rich, I game on the side, but I'm looking to do more audio production or audio editing or video editing or Photoshop or things like that. And I also want something to game. Yeah, this is definitely an option to look at. But is it a damn good niche product that is very versatile and you get a lot of use out of it when it comes to productivity, entertainment? Yes. I like this thing a lot. It's not for everybody, but this is the best mini PC that I've personally ever laid my hands on. There's a link below in the description if you want to check it out and get one for yourself. It is
It's
not
probably
gonna
time
be-
to go.
Don't make a penny
I'm gonna
off
hit
of that.
this
If you
tower.
want to check it out,
There's a
there
jump
it
tower
is.
over
I
there.
do strongly recommend the Minis Forum UM780 XTX. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.
Flyer killed.
Oh, you killed him! Dragon! We're here to kill people, not dragons.
There's the kill leader. That's a target on their back. Helmet here. Level 2.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown. Next ring's not close. Replicator being delivered.
Got a replicator coming in, mates.
That's not where you want to go. Are you stupid?
So our 7-day freeze is officially over. I
Why?
think the thermometer says it's like 36, maybe. That was a great freeze. So much ice in the tub, you barely fit in here.
I hear ya.
Thing is, you don't want to throw it out because then, you know, who knows when we're going to get below freezing again. You don't want to waste all this ice. I'm going to need it to keep me cool for the days to come, you know? I thought to celebrate the 7-day freeze, I'd do a little coffee in the hot plunge, cold plunge. What are we doing? Oh my goodness.
45 seconds, rings far.
Wow. That is fantastic. I should have done this before.
Here's your birthday present.
There's ice just sitting on my chest. Just a quick reminder. Whenever you put yourself out there, and honestly, even if you don't put yourself out there, people are going to critique you. People are going to think things about you. People are going to talk about you. If you're putting stuff online, they're definitely going to talk about you. You know, a bunch of people are going to like it, a bunch of people are not going to like it. But even if you're not putting stuff
Rethinking
online,
our strategy.
maybe less
How about moving
people,
there?
maybe just like a smaller circle.
I don't know why you guys are keep moving
Man, that's so
around the
awesome.
circle
You know,
instead of.
and then there's going to be these other people who say, can't believe they don't put anything online. Couple things. A, that's not happening as much as we think it is. People don't really think about us. They might comment that is the cringiest thing I've ever seen on your Instagram video,
Helpful if you need gear or
and then they don't think about you ever again.
Evo shield here.
That's maybe like
Level
the
2.
first reason not to let it get to you. The second reason is if you can just embrace that stuff.
Thank you.
If you can just embrace the weird stuff
Down
about
there
you
when we win.
and be a healthy version of yourself, or at least pursue. This is something Amber said yesterday.
You want to grab some material and keep moving
Like
through this?
Pursuing a healthy version of yourself. You can do
Go
that.
check it. Got some
You can
materials
stop
for us.
thinking about all of the
Thank you.
You really can. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be good. Get out there. Let's get this thing. I just hit my teeth with this.
Gotta hop up here.
Hold that shit.
Check it. Got some
I don't know
materials
if I'm
for
gonna be able
us.
to put my head under here. There's not much space for my knees. Oh.
Need shield open.
Got it.
Pass me that shit.
Need shield open. Healing.
So just when you thought that season 1 of the 9-month cruise was over, they decided to go ahead and provide us with a bit more content. It's a bit like when you watch a Marvel movie, you feel like the film's ended, you know the credits are playing, all that stuff, and then suddenly you get an exclusive scene that makes us excited for the next movie. And it just so happens that the exclusive scene in this case involves a fist fight between 4 people on the 9-month cruise. It really is a twist in the story that has the audience on the edge of their seat. But before we get into
7 seconds, I can heal us. Come back to me.
you know, because of my last video, I said I was going to stop doing the whole previously on the 9-month cruise thing. Yeah, apparently you weren't very happy with that. So without further ado, 9-month cruise. Dita realised that she's paid double the average wage, just a constant throw on a shame.
Literally feels like we have been thrown inside a washing machine.
Mark Sebastian tries to cheat and hide and seek.
What do you just don't know? You know what I mean? You're just like,
Then passengers realise there's a spy on land that is willing to snitch on all the guests.
you're a fucking bore.
But now it's time to find out what will happen in today's episode of the 9-month cruise. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have the voice for it. It kind of hurts my throat. So any voice actors out there who want to have the prestigious job of doing voiceovers for the Marky channel, please send me an email. So I don't think it's much of a surprise by now that this whole 9-month cruise situation kind of feels like a high school off the sea. Now collect your things and move to the available desk in the back of the room. But why?
because the Pinnacle member said so.
I mean, there seems to be a hierarchy system where the Pinnacle members are like the popular kids at school. People are getting told off left, right, and centre. I mean, Mark literally got sent to the principal's office off the sea. And now they're just starting rumours about people for absolutely no reason. Take Anthony here, who yesterday realised there was a rumour spreading about him on the ship that had absolutely no truth to it.
And I actually went to
Making contact with enemy.
the nightclub upstairs to say goodbye to Mark. And many people were shocked to see me because that was my first time going to the nightclub. And I've been pretty vocal about the fact that I don't drink. But a couple of people came up to me and said, you know, is this going to be triggering for you? Are you going to be okay? Do you need support in order to do this? And I was like, what? What's going on?
Back up.
That the rumor is I'm in
RV shows.
and that's why I don't drink, and that's why
Okay, bro, you're kind of brain
I
dead.
hadn't been coming to
Yeah, not
the
gonna lie.
club.
And
Are you talking to me?
Because he doesn't like drinking, therefore he must be in recovery. Interesting way of thinking. And as I mentioned, it's a high school informal shit, right? So just spreading rumours about each other. I would go ahead and guess how this started. I would assume that a lot of people on that ship don't really feel anything up with each other. You almost can't blame them because they're stuck in a ship for days at a time, and nothing to do. It's not like they can just go and leave. I also believe that alcohol is free. I could be wrong with that. Maybe in certain tiers it's free. I'm not really sure how it works. But if that's the case, a lot of people are going to be drinking. So since they've been on the boat for over a month, they probably forgot what real life is like. They probably just assume that real life is just sitting on a cruise ship, drinking pretty much every single day. But like I mentioned a few times, this ultimate world cruise seems to be a school on the sea. But it's interesting because even though there are kids and adults on this ship, it seems like it's the adults that are acting more childish than the kids. I mean, here's a video
No
I
shit,
called
the kids
Family
just get
Ultimate
along,
Cruise,
they better
where she
around
goes
a
on
lot
to
of
talk about how
different
her
people all
children
the
are being
time.
treated
Fucking
by
adults
certain
aren't like
adults.
that.
The first night we were at dinner, there was a couple of us families were sitting together. We were asked if we would move somewhere else. We had a couple people complain that they're on a world trip and they don't want to have to stare at kids while they're eating.
If you're going to have a problem with certain people sitting near you on a cruise, maybe don't go on the cruise. And it makes even less sense when you realise that there are cruises specifically for adults. And also, if you're the one who has the problem sitting next to certain people on the cruise, maybe you should be the one to move, don't you think?
I mean, we've had the elevator door closed in our face because they saw kids and they were hitting the button and said no kids.
What the fuck? Who are these people? I am convinced that a lot of people on the ship aren't real. They could be robots, they could be lizards, whatever conspiracy you want to go with, but they're not real. Who the fuck stands in an elevator in a public area and when they see a child about to get in the elevator, starts panicking and pressing the fucking buttons and says, "No kids, no!" I'll tell you who. Robots.
Kids have gotten dirty looks. My kids went to the elevator once. They just walked in and the guy goes, "Kids."
What on earth is this shit, man? And look, I get it to a certain extent, right? If there's kids being rowdy and loud, it can be kind of annoying, you know, when you're on a flight and there's a kid crying and whatnot. It can be annoying, but the ship isn't that small. If you sat somewhere and you were so strongly against sitting next to a family with children, move. But how does your hatred of children go so far that you will not allow them to go in the elevator? That's what I don't understand.
Someone actually grabbed my kid and pulled him back because he thought he was going to go into an elevator before an elderly guy.
Okay, right, no. Well, right, we're going too far here. I mean, first things first, what are the odds that that person had a Pinnacle badge? But
Nah,
secondly, who is
bitch.
grabbing someone else's child? Who feels like they have the right to do that? And actually, I've just scrolled through the comment section of this video and see what people are saying. And Santana, who is someone who actually makes videos about real
Yeah, and I-
cruise, they're an ex-crew member themselves. And they've actually commented on the video saying, "I'm sorry, this isn't an adult-only cruise. Anyone who disagrees can disembark or shut up. I'm sorry that some of them have not been kind." And I couldn't have said it any better myself. You signed up for it. It's like going to a hotel on holiday and then assuming that there's kids there. When you knew all along that you could get an adult-only hotel but you decided not to, makes zero sense. I think it's just becoming very clear that there's certain people on the ship that are just extremely rude. So I guess that was always going to happen when you're going to have to be around the same 1,000 people every single day. There's going to be a bad blow. But now let's get into the fights that happened on the World Cruise, and this was a rumour that was going around the past couple of days saying there's potentially a fight on the cruise, but no one really knew if it was true. But this was until a user called Nadine Bauer, who we spoke about a few times on this channel, she's on the cruise herself, actually confirmed the rumours.
I think I'm the first one to tell you about another
Here we go, ready up.
Bingo card.
I've got to say, I do love the fact that even the guests on the ship are going with this whole bingo card thing. I mean, we don't know already, when this cruise kind of got announced, it was going viral on TikTok, people made a bingo card and they were ticking off as certain things happened. So one of the squares on the bingo card was a fist fight, and I guess we can tick that off now. Like, it's really starting to fill up.
Those of you who think, does that mean we're close to getting a bingo line? Straight from the centre? No, because square above, what that gives birth on board. The passenger who was pregnant came on the ship pregnant. Knew she was pregnant. She always intended to get up, so I don't think that counts.
Oh yeah, I love the fact that there's some like analysis of this.
Well, you see, looking at Chapter 6, Paragraph 2 on the Ultimate World Cruise Bingo Rulebook, it does say that the person has to be knocked up before entering the ship to count.
I mean, it was a close call, but Nadine is right. Now looking into the rules, it does seem we can't tick off that box. It's a shame, really.
I'm not going to name names, but I will give you location and date. So not last night, the night before.
We're all inside this ring.
In vintages, I have it on good authority. There was a 4-person that had to be brought up.
Honestly, can I just say, it's not surprising, is it? It was always going to happen. They're stuck on a ship, seeing the same people every single day. They're missing a bunch of ports left, right and centre, spending way more time on the ship than the original port would. Realistically, it seems like they don't have much to do other than drink, and when alcohol is involved, stuff like this can happen.
Disappointing behaviour that has occurred, but exciting for you guys playing bingo. So, across first fight.
But Nadine, you just missed out the most important piece of information. Who won? No, I'm joking, obviously. We don't obviously. I'm joking. Genuinely now, obviously bad people decide to fight on the cruise. You enjoy your time, and you decided to spend that time fighting instead. It's a big sad. Luckily, it seems like no one was really hurt. It got broke up pretty quickly, apparently, and we can all move on and pick this fight.
I did my part.
Yeah, either way, I'm going to leave the video there. Is this going to be the end of Season 1 of the 9-month cruise on this channel? I don't know. I originally thought it was going to be because Mark Sebastian was leaving and he was involved in all the drama, but as you've probably seen in this video, he wasn't involved in any of it. I really thought there was going to be a big gap with no drama until Christian Hull gets involved and starts telling us about everything that's happening on the ship. But maybe that's not going to be the case. Maybe it's going to be a continued series. Who bloody knows? But either way, if you are new and you want to see the videos in the future, please subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed as well. And until the next one, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, goodbye.
We've been seeing ads for this thing for years. You guys have even suggested making a video about it. What? But come on, look at it. In a world where a top-of-the-line GPU costs a couple of $1,000s, who in their right mind is spending double that amount on the chair you sit in while you use it? Oh wait, I know. It's us! It's literally our job to buy outlandish stuff like this and show you guys what it's all about. So, with a little help from our sponsor, EcoMaker, a team of gamers, engineers, and designers who are dedicated to bringing high-quality, customizable mechanical keyboards to the community at affordable prices. We'll take a closer look at their RT100 keyboard a little bit in this later. We have finally put the Kluven's Scorpion computer cockpit to the test and found some unexpected conclusions. But before we get to those, let's rewind.
Got some materials
After a 10 to 32 day wait for shipping, this is what arrived in my driveway, or to be more specific, at the curb at the end of my driveway. Luckily no one stole it, so let's get it inside and take a look. We're going to have a link in the video description if you guys can't wait to follow my example and blow your own money on one of these. Ooh, but I'm not at the stage yet where I think I'm ready to recommend it. This is far from the lightest chair that we've ever looked at, coming in at a whopping 200 kilograms of shipping weight. To their credit, this is one of the most user-friendly packing crates I think I've ever seen. Wow! That is smaller than I expected. Say what you will about the size, you can't fault the robustness of it. Come on. I wonder what percentage of the injury report forms are me. How the devil are you supposed to move this thing? Dude, there's a lot of pieces in here. I thought you said the assembly was supposed to be straightforward.
Their assembly video is only 3 minutes long. It can't be that hard. How many legs is broken, Cow?
When I have this chair, my gaming will have no legs. Oh, whoa! Now it reaches its full magnificent height.
That's just mostly packaging.
That's not packaging. Ah! Ah! Oh, sick. Look at these lights.
Okay, I got an arm. Oh, it opens up.
Just trying to picture the person whose house you walk into and this is in their living room, you know?
It sends a message.
What's the message good?
Nothing good. This is the bubble wrap output of a small nation.
That's quality foam. Oh, sorry. Oh. Ooh. How do you like me now, ladies? Yeah, okay. It's movable. Thanks, Colin, but I think I got it. Ah! Refresh those cables. Got the instructions up, but before we start them, I just gotta say, where's your tracksuit, buddy? The form's impeccable, but you gotta get the stripes. This is the Scorpion's decorative foot. Also a weapon. Its only contribution is to be a tripping hazard.
I'm just gonna wait up here,
It's law and order.
smoke a bowl, wait for the storm to move.
Alright.
I know, right? But it's the one white thing on it.
It comes in white too. And
Really?
gold.
And gold?
Yeah.
Hey, that looks oh, that's awesome. Oh, that. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Next up is our arm with the controls for the Scorpion tail and the seat on it. I don't know what any of these buttons do and they're not labeled, but this seems like a good time to tell you guys the whole thing is made of coated steel with PU leather over what seems to be a really high quality foam. It has built-in RGB lighting, pre-installed 5-meter cables. Ours came with 3 HDMIs and 2 display ports, and apparently 160 degrees of adjustment on the chair seat itself.
That's about 5 degrees.
Will my wife get the insurance if I die in this thing?
That would be active scorpion. I don't know if that counts.
You ready? Oh, there's the other arm. Now that's funny. The RGB remote is just one of those wireless RGB remotes, but just embedded in the side of it.
Go that late end.
There you go. All right. Being able to adjust this forward and back.
I've cracked the guy up top, but he's healing.
Wait. Oh, look at that. It has all the adjustments. Since we're talking about this arm, I want to look at the RGB control. This is flipping cool. You just touch anywhere on the wheel, and then it's that color. We went with the 3 monitor mount. We've got 3 of these Gigabyte M27U gaming monitors. They'll do up to 160 Hz 4K.
Yo, let's get out of this.
600 certified.
Follow me.
And come with HDMI 2.1. And the reason we cared about that was because we initially thought this didn't come with any DisplayPort pre-wired, but it turns out it did. So they've spent money on things that matter. Like the motors feel good.
They had the high ground on us.
It's reassuring as you're moving it around. The build quality is obviously a little on the industrial side. You know? Welded steel, what do you want? How are they going to get power to the monitors?
Well, there was a power bar up there, I think.
Yes, there is in fact a power bar in there. All we got to do is remove these 3 screws and we get access to it. Only 3 outlets, but there's a 5 monitor mount. There are such thing as C13, Y splitters and whatever. Okay, we found an oversight. Is this how the RGB is mounted? I guess it doesn't matter.
We'll adjust them in and out afterwards.
Yeah, not much in the way of other adjustments, though, hey?
Not so much.
Cool.
Just gotta hope they kind of balance it.
Yeah. Oh, how's the clearance on that?
Not amazing.
Cool. So we need to put it sideways in order to, which is fine.
Do you want to push them?
Just like the RGB strip.
Exactly.
I think we can.
I'm not sure what the plan is for cable management here. LTD cable arches.
I got slapped.
There we go. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. Now, obviously, for a gaming battle station so magnificent, we're gonna need a pretty magnificent computer. So we've gone with that. Ah! What's that, Colin? What is it, 7800X 3G and a 4090? I'm just guessing. Oh, it is. Oh, great.
There's one by me.
Realistically, which cables you hook up to your monitors is going to come down to what IO you have on the graphics card more than anything else. I didn't look at this before we started, so I guess I'm using a DP to HDMI adapter. Let's see if we got the monitor cables right.
Watch yourself. There's another squad attacking.
Third party coming.
Both these. Wait, we don't even need the power bar. There's another power bar behind another access hatch built into the chair. Oh, do they seriously have a top power bar plugged into this power bar?
Corner.
And it's not like it's a high current application.
He's low.
Take this out. Scorpion claws over.
What? No way! It's not a little killer pet, and you just enable him to not have eyes.
Why is he chopping behind?
Great. It's dangerous, just like a real scorpion. I've got a plan for us to teamwork this. Jordan, if you can operate the dials, I'll keep an eye on the cables here, and Colin, you keep an eye on the cables at the back, and if you see any problem, just say something. Oh. Wait. There's not even a problem. Colin, crying out loud. Okay. Jordan, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little sketched out about lying in this thing.
How's your insurance?
Good. But the thing about insurance is, I'm not the one who gets the payout.
You always say monetize your death.
It seems like they've done a pretty good job of keeping the length of the cable travel the same regardless. This should address the monitor, but that whole thing where the whole thing shifted is a little sketchy.
Yeah, I'm not getting into it.
Why are you not getting into it? That's a thing you encounter. It's sketchy.
Yeah, I'm not getting into it. What do I care?
Why are you not getting into it?
Over the weight limit.
That's a thing you encounter sometimes with Asian design in the North American market. You saw the whole thing with Nintendo theme park?
Yeah.
Where, like, the average American male, like, couldn't go in one of the rides or something like that. Before we get in, we didn't have any issues with the cables while we were moving the chair, but that's not necessarily a given forever based on that these are just kind of hanging loose and there seem to be some things in here that they could get caught on. The good news is I think we figured out how to get into it. No problem. Oh, we haven't talked about our peripherals yet. This is EpoMaker's RT100 mechanical keyboard. The gasket-mounted design is both quiet and comfortable, while its 97-key layout offers a compact form factor without having to give up a dedicated number pad or media controls. That's in no small part thanks to the multi-function media control knob. It's got USB-C, Bluetooth 5.0, and 2.4 gigahertz wireless connectivity, meaning you can connect to your PC or Mac or, whatever, it's Bluetooth, right? However you prefer. And hidden in the storage bay for the 2.4 gigahertz receiver is the connector for the Smart Mini Display, a programmable smart display that shows essential system and real-world data right out of the box, and, just like the south-facing RGB lighting on every key, is customizable to suit your preferences. We'll get more hands-on with the RT100 in a minute, but first, I need to get some games loaded on this thing. Oh, shoot, I never checked if I plugged in the right things. Well, this one's got a signal. What are the odds I got only one of three? No question. If the goal is to find the chair that makes you feel like an absolute boss, your journey's over. These monitors look great, though. Man, 4K is sharp at this distance. Kind of setup that just puts a smile on your face, you know? There are some issues. At my height exactly, the monitors are in the right spot when the angle is right, or a ton of adjustment on these things. Also, I'm already noticing that when I move the mouse and type on the keyboard, there's a little bit of wiggle wobble. Now we got this working. Holy crap! I think the best thing I can say about the chair right now is I kind of forgot I was sitting in it. And I really do mean that in a good way. The worst chair is the one that you think about while you're inside it. Jordan, what's up? Remember how we adjusted the angle of this display just right? Well, now it's pointed up this way.
Oh.
So the fact that I have no on-the-fly adjustment means that unless I had a fourth motor right here in this one, which we checked, we don't, I have no way of adjusting this angle after the fact. Wow, my keyboard and mouse, oh no, okay, it comes in a little bit. The angle's a little funky. The benefit of that is that it doesn't tip towards you like on some of these that I've seen in the past. The disadvantage is that your arms are like this. High-speed gaming form still a thing. I gotta give some credit to the RT100 here. Sponsored or not, it's a little narrower, which objectively creates more mousing space in a scenario like this, but unlike a Pentius, if I wanted to use this for work as well and I needed a number pad, everything's there. It's good to go. We're gonna switch over to Forza, which definitely supports 4K. That we can fix. The ergonomics of the cup holder, on the other hand. Okay. Whee! If I want to just hold a controller here to get this completely out of the way, it ends up going over my legs like that. And then now it's so far away that if I do need it for something to navigate a menu or because I get an email, I gotta drag it way back over here. In fairness to Kluvens, I haven't seen good solutions to most of these problems. So the question in my mind isn't so much, should you buy the Kluven Scorpion if you're shopping for one of these chairs, as it is, should you even be considering one of these chairs? Because I've yet to use one that even for free I would consider putting in my house. Obviously people are buying them though, or they wouldn't exist, which, if you think about it, is kind of a good thing. The immersiveness is great, so whatever my feelings are about these things, obviously they exist, which means obviously people are buying them and finding ways to work around some of the challenges, be they ergonomic or be they practical. Like, one of the things we noticed is, if you're not using headphones, you probably don't have a really great way to handle audio. I don't know about speakers mounted to the edge of these monitors. They're kind of wobbly enough as it is. With that said, I think Kluvens has got the most usable package I've seen so far. So maybe it's time to get some impressions from the other members of the team. Let's see who wants to swap out their existing station for this.
How do you get in, Jordan?
Well, that's for you to figure out.
I feel like I'm in a dentist chair. Oh, that's the whole back. Oh, wow. Oh, this keyboard's got a little screen on it.
Oh yeah,
Frankie, what
master
can you
of the
put on
jump
screen?
right here.
You do like your temperature, your CPU, use, weather. You put the animations and stuff with the logo in it.
So I can put memes.
You can put memes on it.
I'm actually kind of shocked at how comfortable this is. I thought this would be a lot weirder and not as enjoyable. I could play in this all day.
What would you buy?
Well, how much does just the chair cost? I don't need the whole setup.
The chair is $28.99 US plus shipping.
I think that's totally reasonable. I would like leave this.
And would you replace your workstation?
Oh yeah, easily. Are you kidding me? Is that an actual option? We get to keep it.
Round one. Beginning
That's not
countdown.
like cut my Achilles tendon.
Yeah, but we're gaming now. It feels a little cramped, to be honest. I feel like it's a little... It's a little tilted. Yeah, it's a little tilted. Yeah, the go button's all the way. This is not the chair's fault. The chair is actually pretty comfortable. You really want to recline it, or else your wrists kind of feel like they're getting a little cramped.
Would you pay for the chair yourself?
I don't think I'd want to do this myself.
Would you want it as your workstation?
Oh, no.
Pinnacle of luxury, eh? I don't even know what to say. It's really unique. I am really concerned though about how close we are to the monitor, because I think after like 8 hours of a work day of playing or gaming all night, it's going to be pretty difficult. Even my field of view can't even go from edge to edge, so I feel like I'm not getting the most advantage out of it. But super comfortable, to be honest with you. I really like it. Can you imagine if I didn't care about budget and have to pay for it? For sure, I'd probably rock it. Would I buy it? Sure, yeah, I'd do it.
And would you use it as your workstation here?
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah.
This is unexpected. We have not one, but two members of the team who would like to daily drive the Scorpion. And the only fair way to settle this, I think, is
RPS.
rock, paper, scissors. Best 2 out of 3. Okay, ready and go.
I thought you were doing rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, you want me to do the whole?
Yeah.
You want me to do all the work for you? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, 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 shoot. Someone scissors, shoot. Oh, we got one win. We got one.
No.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Now we have to haul it upstairs.
That's his problem, not ours.
Oh, good.
What?
No, we can get him some help. We'll get him some help. Elijah, we'll get you help. All right.
I always need help. Are you serious? I actually have to...
Well, yeah, you said you wanted it.
I thought it was more of just like a theoretical, but I'm still down.
Okay, maybe we'll do a float plane exclusive with Elijah's long-term impressions actually living with this thing day to day.
Oh, yeah, I'm actually really excited.
And I'm excited to tell you about our sponsor. Oh, wait, I already told you about our sponsor. This keyboard's pretty sick. Yeah, check it out. We're going to have it linked down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, why not check out the last one we got, which was kind of like this concept, but no motors.
Shoot, what's up, peeps? Welcome back to the channel. I have a video today that I think you guys are going to have some comments on, and some of you maybe want to really type something up for this one. It's an argument that is never going to be won by a streamer, something we have talked about a lot in the past, but this time, a fairly large Fortnite streamer known as Lacey. Last time I covered this guy, he had shaved his eyebrows on stream for a donation, and then the donator actually refunded the money, and then we shared it on social media, and the community responded amazing.
Ma'am? Listen, one day I'm doing it. Welcome to the most anticipated video.
Sheboygan111 says, GLHF.
To make you wait until 2024. The Peter McKinnon Studio Tour.
All right,
got that.
It's literally a rectangle, but it's a very, very nice rectangle, and it's taken me a while to make it the best of rectangles. You throw a little bit, man. Thanks, bud. Now, the reason it's taking me so long to film this, I change it every 5 minutes, it seems. I'm one of those people that come in and think,
I don't know if I like the couch
I don't know, maybe this needs to... Should we get bean bags? Like beanbag chairs? You can sit here, or you can sit here. But you can't sit in both spots at the same time. There's just so much space. Anything to not work, right? Maybe we don't even need a couch.
We got a team with us.
But now that I moved the couch, those photos don't work on that wall, so let's move them to that wall. Almost a year later, I think I finally landed on something that I love. So, welcome to the studio.
Welcome to the new gear box. Now, you might be thinking, Pete, where's the rest of your gear? This can't be everything we own as a filmmaker and photographer, and you'd be right. It's not. There's another room where we call the overflow. But this specifically is the grab-and-go locker that you actually built to and sell in the future. And my friends found it and were like, you want this? Yes, I do. So we've got some motion sensor lights inside, and everything's broken down into cubbies. These two cubbies on the right are film. This is glass. This is all digital. And then these are all lenses. At the bottom, I've got two Pelicans outfitted with, again, overflow equipment, a mix-free, extra cables, chargers, batteries, all that kind of stuff that I don't want on display because that looks messy and it starts to stress me out. So there's a lot in here. If you want me to go over all of the things, my camera collection 2024, let me know in the comments below if that's something of interest. That is the gear section of the office. What I really like about it is the fact that the doors do close. So when it's looking messy or I'm feeling a little cluttered, I can close that up. It's nice and clean, out of sight, out of mind, and I just don't have to deal with it.
Recharging shield.
So this is the overflow gear room. This whole area works under the understanding that not all gear is created equal. So you don't need all your gear accessible all the time. What we have right here is the grab-and-go gear. You need lighting, you need modifier, you need a bag, bang, 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 bang. Then over here, we have like the level 2. So these are things that you're not going to need all the time, but you need a storage place for them, or boxes for hardware that you don't want to throw away. Then gear organization, all the stuff that you need the most is in the top drawer, and it gets less and less and less as you go down. And then there's the things that we're buying for projects that we may be working on someday. This is like the gear closet, database center for archival footage, light stands, just things that we may need at some point, but definitely won't need right now. I find that Peter likes his office to be an experience, not a gear closet. That's why we have the gear closet up here, and I've set it up in a way that it's aesthetically pleasing, but also as functional as possible.
This is the desk. Last year, you might remember, I actually did like my minimalist desk. I did do that for like 3 weeks until I felt like I needed things on my desk. But this is kind of a bit of a meeting halfway.
This desk is a beautiful custom desk made for my friends at Castor. They are industrial designers out of Detroit and Toronto. And what's cool about this desk is every single leg is individually cast from something different. One's a 2x4, dragon foot, really nice imperial leg, and this one's my favorite, which is a birch tree that has a big chunk out of it that was gnawed by a beaver. There seems to be a little bit of a beaver theme happening in this office, and that was totally unintentional. But I have a beaver skull, I have a beaver pelt, I have a stool that looks like it was gnawed by a beaver. That was also made by Castor. And we can't forget Beaver Neon. That is the old Parks Canada logo. I couldn't be more Canadian saying those things. I'm in my Canadian tuxedo talking about beavers and Parks Canada. Get me a double-double, dude.
This is the lounge where we hang in the morning, we drink our coffee, we come up with new video ideas, we procrastinate, we scheme, we come up with things, creative things. And sometimes we just come up with nothing, you just sit here because it's comfortable and it's a good vibe. But that's important to me, is having a spot where you can just chill, if friends are coming over, if you're having meetings. It's right in front of the window, so if you're in this chair in the corner, this is the best spot in the whole studio. It's the most comfy, you can see everything,
It's just simply the greatest spot right here. You've got access to glasses, to tequila, should you want some of that. You can grab a photo book. This is the greatest bookcase. You'll get some cinder block from Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever. Get a piece of pine or plywood and just make a shelf. This whole thing cost me like less than $40, but you can just keep going. I don't know, there's a bit of artsiness to it. It's absolute perfection, this corner. And it makes for a hell of a portrait. And on this shelf, I keep all of my photo books. And this year, I'm stoked to be adding my own. I have been, within the last year, obviously shooting a ton of film, but instead of watching videos online, I wanted to start getting inspiration from old books, old photographers. You will learn so much. They're also cool because guests love looking through them. Yeah. That's another thing I actually learned from Matt Barnes. That's when we went to see him. He had a crazy book collection. But let's talk about filming for a second. We kept the center open so we could move the camera around this area 360 degrees. My goal was to make every single angle of this studio filmable. So it wasn't just, that's the good wall, don't film this side, I don't want that stuff shown. I want every single spot the camera can face to look good. That's why you've seen several different angles from this office, and it probably looks as if it's way larger than it actually is.
They're trying to move across.
And it's not. It's just everything has a really unique section. And this video is sponsored by... This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Now, it's only fitting that this video is sponsored by Squarespace because on my very first office tour, in my bedroom, in the closet, that was also sponsored by Squarespace. So they've been along for the whole journey. And if you haven't seen it yet, if you don't know what it is, which I'm sure you do, they make websites. They're really easy. They've got great templates. They're always changing them. E-commerce solutions, podcast pay dates, passwords, everything you never knew how to do when it came to websites, you can do with Squarespace very, very easily. 2024, start of the year, it is my recommendation to you that you get a website. Even if it's one page, just a place where you can put a photo up and your contact details are there. It's your business card for the internet. You need one, you can get the domain and get it all up and running in less time it took me to talk to you about Squarespace. Head to squarespace.com/McKinnon, enter the code McKinnon for 10% off your first purchase. Get that website up before you even go to sleep tonight. I believe, and Squarespace believes in us. Okay, thanks for sponsoring this video.
Where's my buddy at?
Dude, close.
Where's my dude at? Oh, you're still alive?
I'm really big on little accessories, tiny little things that have a lot of value. This little raccoon. My sister got me this guy because my house got attacked by raccoons. It was the Battle of Raccoon Ridge, and it was me versus all of them. They eventually went to my neighbor's house and like made families in his walls. Anyways, this little guy my sister gave me, on his back is a pirate flag. This little Lamborghini Countach.
I'm gonna drop a tower.
That and the Trans Am. So little things like this strewn about the office. The idiot meter man, that's art from an artist by the name of Sir John Cornella. I have a replica GO train because this exact train passes behind the office like 6 times a day. Lewis Hamilton's car, that's the year he should have won the world championship. Do we call him an 8-time world champion? Oh, it's getting heated. One of my favorite documentaries is Exit Through the Gift Shop. So if you haven't seen it, I do recommend it. This piece of art here is from Mr. Brainwash. I have 2 of his little spray cans.
What kind of fuck?
The art in this office is important to me. This is my version of having a giant portrait here of my father. This is the watch my father wears. Peter, Andrew, and I took this photo with a Phase 1 150 megapixel sensor. The detail on it is crazy. We did a whole video about it. 28 is actually my birthday, so it's also the day Rolex put on all their product photos. I love putting art on the walls. This is my favorite part of the whole office. This record player was handmade by a friend of mine out of solid pieces of limestone. The record table is built into the table. This built-in button, the light comes on, the table starts spinning, and you're ready to go. See here, that's wired in.
You got his card? You got him?
Speakers that actually sound incredible. If I have this thing pumping people's coffees downstairs in the shop.
I'll get him, you go. I'll get him, I got a robot.
I've got all these records held up by this little Buster and Punch Travis Barker skull. This is a doorstop. Let's take a look at what I was listening to last. Hello. This record was only released in Iceland. There's a bunch of tracks on here that aren't on their albums, which is cool. I love that there's nothing else on it. When I first got it, I wanted to put things all over the top. I just thought, oh, what a great surface for magazines, for books, for little figurines, all kinds of stuff. But then I started realizing the more I was decorating the space is that just because there's a surface doesn't mean something should technically go on it. I think what makes this beautiful, what makes this feel like a piece of art itself, is the simplicity of it. And the only thing I have on here is a giant feather. That is the Castor record player. This is my pit bike, my 110 Buscadero. My friends over at Buscadero made this bike custom for me, pirate graphics. I even got to ride this bike through like this abandoned area in Utah. So we made this wall white.
I got an evac tower.
Crazy Colt Python shot from Peter as well. This reminds me of Rick Grimes because he used the Python. I just had the idea this motorbike would look so good in front of this print with everything being black and white. Like I gotta put it in the office. So he just wrote it in. The whole place smelled like fuel for 2 days. So it didn't bother me at all. Nothing better than octane espresso. That's a recipe for greatness. This is Matt. We say hi to him first thing in the morning, and when we leave at night. Matt is one of the most inspiring photographers to me. Stoked that I was able to take his portrait. So it's kind of a representation of my best and favorite work. And just
We got zero time to move.
So I thought it was a good place for it. First thing I see.
I'm gonna drop a tower again.
That we never use.
Get out.
It's cool because the backing is leather. But because it's usually in shadow, you can't tell. So it's pretty useless. Throughout the studio, you will find lots of random cool pieces. Now, some of them are made by the same people. This bronze skin set of antlers, super heavy, that's screwed to the wall, also made by Castor. You will find hanging on that a custom tricorn pirate hat made by the boys at Coup d'Etat. Pirate life and all. Would you be afraid of me if I wore this out in public? I should use that. Why don't we just come right over to the whiskey cabinet? 85% were gifts from different people. You can point to a bottle, I can tell you who gave it to me and where they brought it from. We drink about 0% of this.
I'm in here.
We're more of kind of mezcal people here. Mezcal and coffee. Welcome to the captain's quarters. This is Captain Kirk quarters. This is my corner, but this is his fringe, his light, his art, his art, his art, his art, his art, his art. Got his own little section that's quiet and away from the procrastinating, distracting, non-stop talking colleague that works in that corner. Talking about myself there. We used to sit beside each other, but the problem was me. I distracted her so much, I thought it was best if we separate ourselves. And you know what, it's funny because I used to get in trouble in high school, always looking at the window and
dropped one
and talking too much, and I always got mixed. Nothing's changed. Our bathroom is outside the studio, and I'm right next to my friend Andrew Wilson. He does all my stuff. We're behind the coffee shop. We're above a coffee shop.
One on me. I don't even know where this guy's in fucking black. What the fuck? How could a guy come out in black? That's unbelievable.
I'm getting shot.
You could have said Ace of Spades. I kind of got one of those too. I don't even know what this. What is this? Why is this so long? It just says the Magician. You ever seen the old $1 bills? Very, very cool. I used to have an old 50 in here. I think now I just have like a new 50. I also got some photos of my kids, but I won't show those ones. Should have used this more. I've taken 9 shots. I don't even know what's on this, but I've taken 9 photos. Oh, this always reminds me of my son. Like, just because he loves the Trans Am, so I keep that in there to remind me of him. Oh, that's what's causing the headaches there, bud. That's why I'm getting the line on my forehead. Can you put that away? Actually, I don't want to use that. Oh, that fits better now. Yeah. That was it. That was it, yeah.
Come on, board this trident.
Advantage in this particular game and has a wider lead than it does in some others. And just for reference, the 4090 leads the 4070 Ti Super by 47% here at 92 FPS average, if you were curious what that jump was. At 1440p, the 4070 Ti Super still has full scaling in this benchmark. Its lead over the non-super variant's 95 FPS average is just 4.4% now, down from the already low 6% 4K, and the Ti Super now only leads the 4070 Super by 4.6%, price first, the 47 Ti
Sheboygan
Super
111
ran at
says,
87 FPS
they were
average,
hiding
led
in the
the
corners.
47 Ti by 7%.
Oh my god, I just got fucking ratted on.
4080 is just ahead of that. Moving down the stack, the 6800XT remains one of the most powerful and viable options at the $500 mark. That's assuming up, although it's not the most viable in every game. On the Nvidia side, the Ti Super leads the new RTX 4070 Sans Ti Super at 71 FPS for that 4070 Super by 23%. Over possible upgrade pathways, the lead over the 3070, the 2070 non-Super, and the 2080 is significant, respectively at 86%, 190% on the 2070, and 139% on the 2080. Scaling is clean at 1440p, lows are proportional, so since the 0.1% lows don't indicate anything noteworthy here, we've removed them to instead accommodate more GPUs on this chart. That's the trade-off. The 4070 Ti Super is 172 FPS average, is 7.8% ahead of the 4070 Ti, reduced from the 10.6% result at 4K. Scaling tightens as resolution falls for these two. The 4070 Ti Super is still bested by the 7900XT here, this time by 6.8%. This chart added a bunch of mid-range cards from ages past, so for some potential pathways, there's the ARC performance gap as well. Well, it's a lot of numbers. First, on our side of things, we're excited, not because this is like, we'll talk about it. We're excited because the efficiency testing, the latency stuff's really cool. It's coming back in for the 4080 Super, like stated, but we wanted to kind of get the efficiency stuff in this one. Not because this is like, we'll talk about it. We're excited because the efficiency testing, the latency stuff's really cool. It's coming back in for the 4080 Super, like stated, but we wanted to kind of get the efficiency stuff in this one. So we're experimenting with a couple different approaches to reviewing GPUs that aren't just frame rate, which is what we've historically done. There's obviously plenty of different approaches out there, but our primary focus has been frame times, frame pacing, frame rate, and then power in total power consumption workloads like power buyers. So we're overhauling that, and the efficiency stuff I'm personally really excited about. Now, as for the rest of this, so for the cards, you have all the numbers. We'll let you make your own decision, but if you want some stances on it as briefly as possible, this launch can largely be summed up with a very advanced word. Meh. It's really not particularly strong, but it's also not offensively bad. The price is locked, so probably the worst or biggest downside there is that we might traditionally have received the price cut here with the Ti, but instead the price remains up as a result. It goes up a little bit with it, and so we're back to meh. Not the worst of cards we receive on this channel. It's just kind of in the middle. So it seems like NVIDIA, as we said in the beginning, has chosen to couch this card in the middle of maybe two more interesting launches, but especially the 4080 Super looks interesting. Now, that said, we haven't tested it yet, so we'll see. We'll know how that pans out somewhere around January 31st or so is when it's supposed to be launching, so reviews plus or minus a day on that. But the 4070 Ti Super puts pressure on AMD's 7900XT. If you care a lot about super heavy ray tracing, like ultra or high settings in games like Cyberpunk or Alan Wake, then that's where the difference really starts to appear, and you've also got things like ray reconstruction to consider. That is basically entirely subjective. We have a separate video on that where we just show you the A and B comparison for it. If you don't care about ray tracing, or you play games that are ray traced, but typically with something like a single RT feature, shadows, reflections, things like that, but not typically combined or generally lower RT intensity, then the 7900XT remains a good consideration, especially because of its newfound price drop. A little hesitant to commit to calling a particular price for it right now because it's kind of in flux, but the last we checked for hardware news, there's evidence of it on Newegg. It was like $710, sometimes $750, but $710 seemed to be starting to become at least available in the U.S. North American market. So anyway, that's been changing a lot. It's largely going to come down to price on those, and if you care about RT or particularly heavy RT, like at high settings, you might be able to do it. But that'll be it for the review. You've got a lot of numbers to work with and make a choice on it. We've been experimenting with totally overhauling the test one bench for a good time, so next one we're hoping to bring the latency back in.
This next match goes out to all me fans back on Salvo.
Improve it, make it more useful, and explain it some more further. And then we also have the 7600 XT review next. It is about 30 hours. Well, give everyone some perspective.
Check!
Less than 12 hours before this review has to go live, so I need to finish editing the rest of it. And then I need to start writing the 7600 XT, which will go up 24 hours after that. So, see you soon. And otherwise, the 48 Super should be the one.
Let's rock and roll.
Okay, we'll see you all tomorrow. About 24 hours, I think. Thanks for watching. As always, go to store.gamersx.net, grab one of these shirts to support our in-depth testing efforts and our overhauls. And you can go to patreon.com/gamersx to help that directly. We'll see you all next time.
Hello guys and gals, I'm Hard, and today we gotta look at the controversy of Pal World. You know, a day ago I made a video talking about this game, basically telling you that I enjoy it. Today we're looking at the actual controversies. Did this game steal from Nintendo? Is Nintendo gonna sue them? And God forbid, is it doing something haram, like using artificial intelligence to generate some of the art assets? Today we're going to try to find the answers to these questions in an investigative report that I like to call The Controversies of Pal World. Now this starts off with Pal World basically patting itself on the back and telling us that it sold 4 million copies in only 3 days. 3 days they sold 4 million copies of a game that's also available for free on Game Pass, okay? Momentum has increased since yesterday with the latest sales at 86,000 units per hour, okay? So that's a lot of units sold. It has a lot of copies of a game that kind of dropped seemingly out of nowhere and sold a lot. In fact, it didn't just sell a lot. Right now, in the dead of night, 3 in the morning, witching hour, it's getting 896,000 people playing right now. In fact, looking at the Steam charts itself, it's actually beat the, well, but 24 hours see, Pal World is one of the top 10 games in Steam's all-time history that's actually, like, breaking, like, records. So if you want to compare it, ladies and gentlemen, it's beaten Baldur's Gate 3. It hasn't beaten Dota 2, slightly just under it. We're talking a few thousand players. And of course, PUBG remains the champion by a large margin of the all-time Steam peak. Pal World really did seemingly come out of nowhere. And I say seemingly because obviously, as you know, in the last several years, you know, survival games have taken off, okay? Survival games are still an era of, or an aspect of gaming, or a genre of gaming that millions of people love to play, okay? You put a podcast on the side, you sit down, and you play a game with your brain turned off for hours on end. And you just progress by building a cabin, then a mansion, then a crack mansion. You know, you might tame a few dinosaurs or monsters, upgrade your weapons piecemeal at a time. There are so many types of these games that exist, and the gameplay loops that they provide, if they are fed well, if they are done right, can keep people playing for hours on end, okay? People literally come home from working their job to play another job. And this isn't new. We've been doing this since the days of Shenmue, okay? Whether we be working forklifts or flying through the galaxies in No Man's Sky, survival games ain't going anywhere. But with Pokemon, as you all know, has gotten such a negative rap in the last several releases that we have come to basically making fun of this franchise. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are typically hated by the grand majority of people that like to rip on them, at least if you watch it on YouTube, right? There's a lot of people, me included, that call Game Freak out on their laziness, okay? The fact that this game comes out on the same piece of hardware that, you know, Tears of the Kingdom, Xenoblade, Shin Megami Tensei 5 exist. Yeah, this is the same platform that has all of those games and still sits with a dud we call Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But see, Nintendo doesn't actually care about that, because for every single person shitting on it on the internet, I'm just going to show you the sales quote of Pokemon. According to the company, Scarlet and Violet are the most pre-ordered titles in the series history. So that alone should tell you
It doesn't matter how many copies of Pal World is sold. Pokemon is still the king. And of course, within 3 days of its release, the game has sold over 10 million copies worldwide. The sales figure was the highest of any software on any Nintendo platform within 3 days. So yes, by September 2023, the game has sold 23.23 million copies. So to give you a quick idea here, ladies and gentlemen, no matter how much you make fun of Game Freak, in Nintendo's eyes, they are worth more than the guys that develop Zelda, Xenoblade, fucking Mario, any of their IPs. Pokemon is still printing yen, dollars, bahts, euros, whatever currency you can imagine, okay? So Pal World isn't really infringing on Nintendo. But there have been a lot of people who have basically called out Pal World for its rather, but I guess you could say plagiarized assets. So we're going to look at the definition of plagiarism. Plagiarism is a representation of another person's language, thoughts, ideas, or expressions as one's own original work. And again, if we look at copyright infringement, which I think more so applies to this situation, copyright infringement occurs when a person uses content protected by copyright in a way that violates rights granted in the Copyright Act. Now, to understand, there's been a few people who've said, I can't wait for the Nintendo lawsuit to come in. And here's the thing, Pal World, for anybody following the development of this game, it was actually announced 2 years ago. In fact, specifically June 5th, 2021 is when the announced trailer had actually dropped. And I watched this announced trailer, and without a shadow of a doubt, a lot of the actual designs of the actual, like, pals do exist in this original release. However, what I also see in this original release is some of these cool animations that I don't actually see in the final build of the game. It actually seems like this stuff never actually made it. But if you look closely, you can see that these sheeps, actually a lot of the mons that are actually in Pal World do seem to exist in this situation. And their concept of Pokemon with guns is still very much alive here. So yeah, these designs were shown years ago, and Nintendo did not give a flying hoot about it. So here's some of the most egregious examples of, I guess you could say, copyrighted or Pokemon that are a little bit too close to the actual Game Freak variant. This is Lamball, one of the first mons you find in Pal World. And of course, if you compare this a little bit with Wooloo, you might notice, whoa, hot damn, that's a bit too similar than I would expect. I mean, it's got the same poofball style. It's missing the buttons here compared to, like, Lamball. And of course, if we look at the horns over here, yeah, the horns are there. Slightly different color. I don't know if that might be the lighting.
What's up, Greg? I was about to play some Valorant. Are you okay? Yeah. There's an update, just so you know. Are you high? What's going on?
I'm not really high right now, but I hit my pen a few times in the last day or two.
Did you get high?
Yeah.
What?
As soon as I got home, I got high, and I coughed so hard that I thought I was going to die. The first rib, I coughed so much. And so then I was like super high for like a couple hours, but now it just seems like already back to how it was before. But the first time I was ripped.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
But it's also just because I seriously, I coughed my fucking brains out. I don't know, like I just ripped it too hard, I guess.
Well, that'll happen when you haven't been used to smoking. Especially a pen, dude. Those pens will fucking bite you. Because that's what happens every time I give it to someone. I'll give my pen to someone, and I'll be like, take it easy, you know. Like, how do you do it? You gotta hold the button? And I'm like, yeah, hold the button and just inhale. But I'm like, don't hold it for that long. All of them will do it. They'll hold it for like 5 seconds. And I'm like, dude, next thing you know, I can see it in their eyes. Like, I went too far. And they're just coughing like crazy. I'm like, yeah, that's not conspicuous at all.
After a few seconds when it hit my throat, I was like, I know I'm in trouble.
Yep, that's exactly it. By the time that you realize that you did too much, it's too late. That's why I just like, I'll hit it and like hold it for like 1 or 2 seconds, keep sucking in, let go and keep sucking in, then hold it for 1 or 2 seconds, let it go, fill it for 1 or 2 seconds, let it go. You know, like you can't just like blast that motherfucker. All right, cool. I'm gonna start a Swift play while I wait for you. Is the boys aren't there? I take it.
Match found.
Have you gone anywhere? And I guess you can't really get in the car and drive. Yeah, right. Like, we haven't seen you for a while. Where you been? Oh, we thought you went to Florida for the fucking winter or some shit.
So, other than that,
I am the shield and sword.
I need to like pay attention to exactly when I have to leave and shit.
Yep. Or think about the fact that you got an ankle brand on.
So like, do I have to hide my daughter or something?
All right, I'll see you on a second. Bye. Hide your wife.
It doesn't matter where they hide. I'll find them. I always
Like, I was
find them.
screaming, and then, like, for some reason, I was sweating a lot. I was, like, naked on stream, and it was really scary. And then I got banned from stream, and then it was, like, horrible. Like, you kind of look it up, and, like, it's, like, your dream about being naked, like, that means something, but I don't know what that means. It's like some psychoanalysis.
You can take a picture of the tags of your clothes, and if you have an iPhone, your phone will just tell you exactly how to take care of those clothes.
Yes, and you can do the same thing to figure out what the confusing lights on your first dashboard. Just take a pic of the warning light, open it up, tap it on, then tap on.
Polish bears. Japanese soldiers hiding in caves, decade.
Enemy spotted A.
Would you like a heal?
For you.
Take it out.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
Can't use this yet.
Not really sure why the one that had spike didn't go.
Come on, Raze, you cheeky bugger. Let's get into him.
Well.
Stay safe, Sage. I got you. Enemy spotted. B.
Sage, I need a heal. Come back.
I never went anywhere. Just pulling up a video, bitch. If you run away from me, how am I supposed to heal you, dumbass?
I
got
ran
neon here.
My ultimate is not ready. Wall raised.
I got neon. I got
Healing.
my girl. She's coming through my door.
One down.
Chambers to the right.
Oh shit! Why did? Oh my god. Team deserves to lose.
Concussing him.
Got my girl, who could ask for anything more?
Okay, I only have like 78 grenades left.
Anything more?
I like legs more than arms. Because my arms are so weak. Yeah. I will love all of it. Day one. Okay, I will speed eat this.
Do you have
Where are they?
I did not bring a bottle. I'm not. Oh, I can buy a bottle. Yeah, does it have Iron Forge logo? Day one. Oh, that's perfect. Hi, Dexone, waifu.
Enemy spotted B. My ult's ready.
I'm Brad, and I promise this is not. This video is sponsored by Silverstone. The innovative Ice Mist all-in-one cooler allows you to stack RGB fans on the water bottle, which can easily...
Last player standing.
Leo!
At CES 2024, we have Leo.
Do you mean Jennison's not here?
You know, yeah, he walked right by me. And I was like, this guy, I can grab him. He'll do an interview. So,
you're right.
Kid Guru, go over, Kid Guru, read the stuff, watch the videos, like, subscribe, hit the bell.
And there's more. Particularly got the next on the web, particularly tech on YouTube.
Last round
and
before
we
the
do
switch.
TikToks.
We
Search
cannot
TikTok.
keep our goods after
Yes, we're on
this.
TikTok.
Spend all.
It's under duress and instruction, but you can now see me both wide and vertical.
Thank you. Well, we're here to talk about
Yes, we are.
backside connectors. We are fans of the backside connector.
Yes.
So with the first question, I guess, is throw it out to you. You know, there's three different standards
This
that we're seeing
is
here.
where
We
we
got
win.
MSI's Project Zero. We have ASUS's BTF, which sometimes is back to the future, sometimes it's back to front. I'm not quite sure exactly which it is. And then the NGRC, main gear rear connection.
And they are
the same, but yeah, but I mean, we're seeing different variations.
Obviously, Project Zero
The hunt begins.
but it's also confusing. It sounds like it might be a sandwich. So,
BTF.
BTF. Yeah, exactly.
I like acting.
Okay, I see. It's a snappy miniature type. However, what is Project Zero, BTF, and the main gear? And who are main gear? I know you Americans know. We Europeans don't know what main gear is.
One up top.
No, main gear is totally unknown outside America. So when we heard Wallace as main gear, I was like, where is main gear and what is a Wallace? And it's to get names like Wallace Santos.
One enemy remaining.
So you've met Wallace Santos, I have not. So my apologies.
Flawless.
Wallace. I'm sure you'll see this. Who is Wallace Santos?
So yeah, you can find your main gear PC. So you know, goes way back. Gordon
Switching
knows him
sides.
for a long time too. And yeah, he tells me he had this idea to solder the some of the pins on the backside of the motherboard. So 24-pin power, the CPU power pins, things like that. It was like, oh man, because that would make a cleaner case. A couple years ago, he teamed with Gigabyte to release Project Stealth. That was kind of the first iteration of that. And you know, it was such a cool idea. I know it got Gordon and you talking for sure, because you know you guys are big haters of ATX.
Yes.
You know,
You should die.
exactly.
Die.
Yeah. And die again.
Yes.
A horrible death. But this is great.
Yes. So of course the point being is, if you've got a motherboard stood up in a regular case and you've got say 25mm cable clearance in the right hand side panel, and then you've banged some holes through the motherboard tray.
One coming ramps.
Put your connectors on the thing, and then you've got your cables sticking out.
Are you laughing, bitch?
Not necessarily. And
Whoa. What's with the hostility?
trays may not support different motherboards.
You're laughing?
So companies such as MSI that makes
Yeah.
cases, and
How
their
old are you?
cases have thankfully improved.
Older than your mom? No lie.
Nani, what are you fighting about?
Same for Azure.
Spike planted.
Yeah, Project Stealth was, yeah, just,
Companies such Corsair need to be
I have stuff. We were laughing about
One enemy remaining.
Won't fit in a Corsair, right?
Last player standing.
Well, yeah, well, no, we were both at Cooler Master. They had a case that actually fit all three of the keep out zones. They were like, hey, you know what? We're just gonna go a little bit wider on all of them. The standard.
Yeah, I'm busting on you.
So it doesn't matter.
No, I had no HP. Chill. Don't bust. None of that.
Same thing too. Like,
match point.
As of right now, it's, you know, we're just gonna kind of, you know, have acceptance for everybody. Really, but we all need to get together.
However,
right?
the thing is, in the past, we've got some weird form factors. We've got ATX, ATX, various versions of EATX, but we'll ignore those. Micro ATX, we've got mini ITX, and then you get
favorite BTX,
right? And then obviously the catastrophic Intel format, and then we had things like DTX came along. So ITX. Bit of space for a big graphics
find
card.
you.
So suddenly your ITX case is ITX.
Mark
is
3.
DTX.
Enemy spotted
And
mid.
then we did a thermal tech review of the tower, which was designed and redone for the mini ITX base, because it can definitely do ITX. It can't necessarily do micro ATX. All the boards out.
Spike down
I have
B.
no problem using micro ATX in it. That's the problem we're into, and it was we were talking millimeters or standoffs. So now you're starting banging holes through for power connectors. But there's more.
Opponent killed.
I've seen were main
Gotcha,
power and
bitch.
2EPS are 3 connectors. However, the boards I saw
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining.
Fan headers. It's the whole periphery.
The whole thing. Yeah.
And also, you've got the other thing. Second question for the audience, gentle people. Any sane person building their own PC puts the motherboard on the box, plugs everything in, fires it up. Well,
that's how I do it. Yeah.
What do you do?
Who's gonna be a
On the back.
hero?
Charlie Demergent walking past, semi-analysis. Shout out
30
to
seconds
semi-analysis.
left.
Yes. Like, subscribe, give him the fix. So
Don't
if you
go
build
chasing.
the system on a flat box, and then you've got to connect everything in the back. What's the new version of the flat box?
Have you built on one yet?
I have not.
Okay, so they sent me Project Zero. I did a build before.
You're more special.
10 seconds left.
No, listen.
You're
no,
Jensen Wang number 2.
No,
I'm just junior Jensen.
No, definitely not. You know, I'm maybe I'm more aggressive. Being American. But so I built it and I had that same thought. Yeah. I was like, because I build outside
You
of the
can
box.
tell a person's character by
But
their first action.
The
Check me,
case
baby.
manufacturers and all the people who are doing this are really focusing around like, oh, clean visuals, which is a cool thing. But in a lot of ways, I think it's ease of use. It's like the real thing that kind of makes it, especially for new builders, right? So, like, even though I built it outside of the box, and I was definitely like, ooh, should I be doing this? I don't know. I was actually in the future, I could see myself building it, put it inside first, because then you bam, 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 you turn it around, bam, 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 done.
Okay, now taking this point and going back to the system integrators and main gear in particular, and shout out once again to Wallace. His patent, as I understand it, is essentially for alternate form factors or alternate connectors. It's something like that. If you want to change something and make it different, that's my idea. Seems to be about the scope of the patent.
Okay.
And to avoid... No, I haven't read it. Obviously, what I'm talking here is just pure gibberish. But the essence of it means that to avoid you litigious Americans, it sounds like motherboard manufacturers think it's much easier to work with main gear, and if everyone agrees and everyone's happy, then there's no litigation, and that's a good thing.
Spike down B.
It's actually pretty loosely defined.
Yes, just exactly.
So, yeah.
So therefore,
it's just everyone should get together.
Right. So what you actually need here is agreement, and if it's agreement that counts, then
Spike planted. One enemy
as long as
remaining.
everything's working together. So sure, you take the 10-year-old
No
case
charges
or
left.
whatever. We know that.
Last player standing.
What? No!
And the fact is, and it's blunt, the PC format continues to dwindle. It's long
You're a mean
so we're
bitch.
talking enthusiasts.
I don't like you. It's about you're not going to accept it.
You just
Go
there
to
with
hell.
PlayStations and Xboxes. So there's that. And hence
Sorry,
the
buddy.
likes of
I'm already in
systems
hell.
such as Mania, they would have built it.
If you're friends with her, yeah, no shit.
Bang, 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 bang. Close the cover on all the mess.
And it was fast.
Oh,
and yeah, and it is way cleaner. You don't have to worry about cable management.
You
So
guys
on the
kiss.
one hand,
I'm sorry.
you're reducing costs and the cable clutter behind a big cover.
I have to go now. I have a Discord call coming.
Attackers
Goodbye.
win.
Goodbye.
think we're so close, right?
Greg.
It's not like
Yeah.
It's not like one of them. I mean, I guess Aces has.
I'm supposed to play with.
That's a whole separate thing, but like,
That makes me not want to play Valorant.
Well, Swift plays can suck.
What the fuck? I don't even play that ever, dude. I was like, you weren't coming. I didn't want to. I was gonna play something quick, but motherfucking cunt, these fucking people, this fucking game.
I didn't understand what BTF was. I've not.
And then last night I played a game and I thought that I was playing a fucking
Azus were a bit frosty.
Oh yeah, you said that.
competitive, and it turned out, and we came back, and I was all hyped up. Me and one girl were hyped, and then I realized at the end, oh, it's not. I didn't even think to check. I just, you know, it was fucking. We were down, and then we came back. I was like, oh, we're gonna lose, and then fucking we came back.
Understand that. Well, BTF as a result.
And then we went all the way to OT and fucking won, and then I was like, wait, what? No points? At the end, I was like, what the fuck? Just MVP, and there's like, I'm like, what? No, where's my point? Like, go back to career and look. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool. All of that fucking stress for nothing. The overtime intensity for nothing.
Match
A
found.
fucking preseason game or some shit.
Motherboards will have a BTF indicator on it. You know, so if you look at the model number, you'll at least be like, okay, well, I need to buy BTF.
Now, technically, that might.
Oh, I need to check my Amazon because I don't know where the fuck this fucking stick of storage is. I bought an M.2 storage device. It's supposed to. What day is today? The 24th. It's supposed to be here today. Okay. But I don't have it.
I am both shield and sword.
Maybe it's today through the 26th. Let me track this package, motherfuckers. Ordered. It hasn't shipped. Oh my god, if this thing doesn't ship, I'm gonna lose my mind, Greg.
Yeah, that sucks.
Only because they don't want to ship it because the price is. I got it for a sweet ass deal. And
I think that's what happened with the original fucking keyboard I was gonna get. I think they realized that was like, I don't know. I swear they like decided not to sell it at that price.
Cause this motherfucker was a that's a Z440, 2 terabyte. Z. They don't have it available right now. But I already bought it, bitch.
Oh, we got kicked out.
Match found.
I mean, not kicked out, but
Yeah, otherwise I can buy a different one for $145 from the $108 that I paid. I'm not doing that. You motherfuckers. I bought it. So I hate when they have like multiple listings within the same thing and you have to like choose one of the options. It's like just make each one of those a new fucking, because then you get mixed reviews and mix this, you know, it's all in one listing. So fucking annoying.
it is annoying. Oh damn it! He took Phoenix.
Oh, Greg's the old race again. Oh, Greg's getting high. Hear him getting high. Greg the stoner. He's back again. Greg's a stoner.
I missed it. Honestly.
You miss smoking?
I think I hit last night before I went to bed. Slept like a fucking baby.
Yeah, yep. Alright, now I know I'm back, motherfuckers.
Yep. And of course, last night, I'm a little bit half high still when I'm like half high, but like it just had been a long time, so I'm like half high going to the wrestling meeting. Everybody and their mother decided to talk to me yesterday.
Of course, dude.
Usually nobody talks to me.
Yeah, it might also be how you felt like though, but
yeah, no, you're right. But
you're like, God damn it, they know.
I don't know. It was just this one dad was just so annoying. Like, whatever. He just thinks his son is so awesome, and he is good, but he just about lost his goddamn mind when Owen beat his son last night in overtime, and the guy was like, just obnoxious the rest of the night. Like he keeps coming up to me being like, "Oh, my son knows what he did wrong. He knows what he did wrong. So you know, like, as long as he knows what he did wrong." I'm like, dude, okay.
You're like, well, my son knows what he did right, and it was take advantage of your son's wrong mistake.
It's like, he does do a good job of like, he won in overtime again. It's like his third overtime match, but the thing is that he's sort of struggling with his offense right now. But while he's trying to figure it out, he's just bullying people until they are worn down.
Well, that's sometimes the best.
Then he's able to just snap them and move
dude,
them wherever
I'm
the
telling
fuck
you,
he
wearing
wants at the end
motherfuckers
of the
down and
match.
breaking them, and just being able to go at 100%. while they're still like you see their tank just draining and draining and draining.
And it's like
and you feel them get fucking weaker
it's
as
giving
the
him
match
confidence
goes
that,
on.
like, no matter what happens, he's like, I can win this.
Yep.
Where are you?
Unless you get down by like 4 points, and then you gotta come back like a fucking.
Spike down B.
Healing you.
Oh, that's not you. Oh, whoa! I got shot from heaven.
No charges left.
No, but he did get ridden out again.
On one shot.
Period.
I got 27 till I can heal you.
Oh, shit.
One enemy remaining.
Heal yourself.
He's coming from that long area. Got him!
But yeah, Owen gets taken down in the first period, like with a pretty sweet ankle pick by the kid. But then Owen reversed him and rode him out. But then in the second period, Owen rode him out, but never scored. Then
that's when riding time comes into a play.
Then he got ridden out for the whole third period.
He couldn't escape.
He kept getting to his feet, but like they would go out of bounds, or like the kid would fall on a leg, and he never got out. And then in overtime, I don't know, he was just like hand fighting pretty hard, and he just kind of snapped him. And when the kid's knees hit the ground, he just basically beat him to the corner. You know what I mean? He just kind of sprinted around.
Like, yep.
Yeah, and just,
turned the corner, grabbed an ankle or some shit.
Yep, he just caught an ankle and fucking just kept twisting around him.
That's what you do.
And
that's where being in shape comes into play, where you're like, oh, he couldn't move at the same pace anymore.
And so he took him down in overtime and won. He had an overtime match for this weekend too, and like the coaches were like, dude, look at him. They were like, look at him. They kept making Owen look at the other kid, because the other kid was just dying. His hands were on his knees, like just fucking dying. They're like, dude, just done. They're like, he's done.
Yeah.
Like, he's done. He has nothing left. And the kid knew it too, so the kid just like dove. Like, you know what I mean? Just did like some desperation shot, because he was like, I'm dead. And Owen just easily fucking.
He's got to come along to get in there.
That's done. And then Cameron beat some ass too.
Really?
Yeah. He fucking hit a couple hazard tilts and fucking.
One enemy remaining.
Do not fight.
He saw Owen win in overtime by just kind of like snapping the kid down. So
They're gonna remake.
He did the same thing. He just kind of beat him down until the kid was on all fours, and then he just worked him from there.
Well, there you go. Yeah, if he can watch someone right before him do some cool ass shit, then he's like, oh, I got that.
You know, so he sort of just they both just kind of bullied these guys to where they wanted them to be. It wasn't really shooting, but it's like
that's sometimes that's what wrestling's about.
If you can move them that much, I'm like, you know, I'm like trying to throw Cameron. I'm like, dude, like you lift all these weights. I'm like, put them, you know, like see how they feel out there. Use them.
Yeah, be a mean motherfucker.
He was just dominating, and he just kept trying to force the stack instead of just getting points. But then he hit a couple tilts and just dominated the kid.
Concealment.
They teach them the tilt.
Kills yet, but
Greg's got no kills yet. Let's hype him up. Let's get Greg a kill out here, guys. Come on.
But I guess I do get a
Feed
little
him.
more high than I used to because I'm a little bit.
He's high. He's high for the first time in like a year.
It's moving a little slow for me out here.
He's moving slow, he says. He doesn't even know how to press push to talk.
Yeah.
Maybe my jokes are going to be a lot funnier now, Greg.
I haven't smoked since like the end of March. Yeah, I got ahead of myself. When I got home, I just took a big rip on my pen and just fucking coughed for 10
Then you
minutes
fucking were like, all right, well, I'm going to go be fucked up for the rest of the day.
It was like that. It was like the whole day.
Yep. Because then you probably took another one at some point. Oh, shit.
Spike down mid.
I am hurt bad. I'm fucked up. I'm going to go heal our... I'm going to res someone.
Spike.
I'm going to try to res someone. That guy's sniping through there, hurting me bad.
Your duty is not over.
Let's go! Jiminy Crickets. Ooh, that's you, Astra.
One enemy remaining.
Astra, she'll blast you.
Wasted that.
Oh, I got slapped around by that. What is that? What's that new gun? Outlaw?
Yeah, I think so.
She dropped.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
damn it.
Good kill. Matthew Bell.
Kill it right there. Whatever happens, Sakin.
Was that an outlaw she had?
Trembling is bad for your aim.
Nah, she picked up a bandit somewhere.
No, she shot me with an outlaw. What was... Yeah, that had ANS.
What's in here? Spikes here.
Oh, that's the person's name. That's
I
definitely
will
an
say
outlaw.
Owen looked like the eye test told me
I'll
that
clip that jet's wings.
there was a little bit of a
chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, just a little bit different of an attitude out there. That was sort of like he was never worried. He never thought he was gonna lose.
Maybe now he's getting confident enough that he's just gonna.
And you can sort of tell by some of the like
take to the next level.
some of the really good
expect himself
kids
to
and like their
win.
parents are like they're starting to feel like they can
Watch
kind of
Stewart.
see it too. Like they're like, damn, he's starting to look good as shit. I'm like, I know, but he's doing all that without ever actually shooting though. So I'm like, so
One's
it
coming
just looks
Stewart.
like, man, if he could turn it on a little
I
bit
don't have a heal.
shooting.
Yeah, if we could teach him some offense. Oh shit! I got pinned from the corner. Damn it.
But I've been trying to tell him to like move his feet more and hand fight harder. And the harder he hand fights, he's hand fighting him right to the ground. So then it's like,
I mean,
yeah,
that's
you don't
it.
need to
That's
shoot
the whole fucking.
You don't need to
That's,
shoot if you can just
that's
bully
the
him down
snap
there.
the head to set them up, and if they fucking go down, then you can just turn the corner. Post up with your inside of your forearm on the back on their head as you just fucking turn around, get the fucking grab an ankle,
One enemy remaining.
get your two. In worst case, they'll get your two and just cut them and fucking do it again.
Yeah.
But then if they don't go down and they pull their fucking head up, then you you either just blast double them or you shoot a high crotch or you figure out where their feet are or you just fucking blow into a single. And then you have 17 different finishes from that same fucking one's fucking what?
He just too like you have to like like
Sorry.
let's say you are gonna if you got to win the ties a little, you know what I mean, like you got to beat them to the tie, like you can't let them just boom get their head on his neck, you know what I mean, like like take him off your fucking
You
head.
also need to be able to link moves one after another without thinking about it. Where
It's like this kid this kid was just hanging on his head, but then he just ankle picked him and it's like, yeah, because you left him on your head for fucking a minute and a half, like you can't, he's eventually gonna do something with it.
Yeah, he set it up. He was just fucking with you, getting into the position
then he
where
just,
he wanted, and then when he felt that same resistance that he's felt over and over again in practice, he went and fucking ducked and got it.
But then him but yeah, they were just. They looked good. They looked strong. They looked like they could actually pass for. Cameron looked like he could pass for a wrestler. Sometimes he's.
From sewer?
Here.
Oh, wait,
I have only a handgun and I'm fucked. I got Sage here.
Nice. My ult is ready.
Someone's A. So the thing is that Cameron is not that.
Kill him
that
before
good.
Sage gets to you.
One enemy remaining.
Sage is coming around. From our spawn.
You will not kill my
She healed right at. Yep.
One enemy remaining.
The other one's there too. Jet's there.
Last player standing.
Wow, nice place. Greg, you're still on the not on the board.
Cultivate a sense of calm.
He's so hot.
I was talking too much. Because yeah, Cameron he looked like he wanted to wrestle and wanted to kick ass. And it's like, bro, you see what happens when you wrestle like that. You know, like I asked Katie.
Is he gonna go back to club?
I don't know. I mean, the eye test tells you that he is better, but
Obscuring vision.
he still doesn't really want to do much more.
Blocking vision.
Whoa. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Get out of my way.
We'll see what happens when the season's over.
Does he still play baseball?
Yeah.
Last player
God
standing.
damn it. Both up there destroyed me.
Damn, I just got worked.
Yeah, so it is what it is. I mean,
He still plays baseball though?
yeah.
Do they have a junior high team?
Reloading.
No.
Reloading.
Just like the village, whatever. Does he play
Yeah.
travel baseball?
No. He's not that good.
Oh, really?
I mean, he did a little bit when he was
He
younger.
plays,
But
what level is this? Mustang?
yeah, whatever the
Is
last
this 8th
one
grade?
is.
Yeah. No, that's Mustang Pinto.
Or
what is
whatever.
it?
Concealment.
Whatever, 8th grade. But I think this is gonna be his last. It'll be his last. spring.
Bronco, I think is what it is actually. Bronco.
But he doesn't even think he's gonna try out in high school. He's just not that good.
Well divided.
But it's still just like fun to play baseball.
But then is he gonna wrestle in high school?
Yeah. So maybe
So
he'll
he's
decide to
only
go
gonna
back.
do
to club.
one sport.
I don't know. He might do. He might do more. He might do football. He might do baseball. But he's not gonna make the baseball team, and he barely plays in football. But
Well, you never know. He could barely play now and
But
be
I don't-
fucking good. And...
yeah, but the thing is
Phoenix
too,
was
is,
up top
and
with
it's
the
like I
One enemy remaining.
Wow, that was good. Thanks there, Kyer. Sage, that's me.
like he doesn't want to do wrestling year round, and which he doesn't have to. But then hopefully
But
he'll
you
figure out
better-
something else to do.
Generous.
You know.
Yeah, to figure out something else to do it, and also hope that nobody else does wrestling year round and is at your weight when you get
Yeah.
fucking.
And Owen wants to. That's all he wants to do.
Just wrestle
Yeah.
year round. He likes
Yeah.
Greco and fucking.
Yeah. He's actually better at
Freestyle?
freestyle. Yeah.
I hate that shit, dude.
He,
You like that?
Yeah.
Really?
It's cool. It takes a minute to get used to, but then yeah, I
Does
like
Tim
it.
ever wrestle freestyle or Greco?
A little bit, but not much.
Does
God
he
damn,
like
my
it?
wife running right into him. Yeah, he likes it.
Spike down
Really?
A.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
just different.
Not like it.
I mean,
Grab
I just
someone,
like it 'cause
take
it's
them
like-
down
I know
and
exactly
fucking alligator roll their bitch ass.
Well, yeah, I mean, people that suck at algorithm. But I mean, it is true. Like, Owen will get a leg lace and just roll the motherfucker.
These guys might have been fucking with us, and now they're about to destroy us.
Anyone have any splints? I may have jammed my fingers.
Owen's at the point now where like he can pretty much beat anybody, but he can still lose to a lot of people. If that makes sense.
Yep.
And like, so that's actually what's happened a couple times. Like, he's beat people that are like, makes him be like, you're like, wow, you know, you beat a really good person, and then they'll go lose to somebody that he should beat. You're like, what the fuck?
You're like, yo, you gotta turn it up for the pussies, just like you do on the fucking guys that you have to get.
He just, in this one match that he was disappointed about, like, he just sort of thought he was better than the kid, and the kid was gonna make a mistake, and the kid just never made a mistake, and Owen didn't really force anything.
Yep.
So then it just came down to one takedown, and he just caught him.
That's what I fucking hate about people who stall out and make it be one. Like, oh, the last fucking 30 seconds we have a scramble, and whoever wins that wins the match. It's like 0-1, or it's a, or 0-2, or fucking like, you know, or like fucking 2-2, 2-3 match. Like, fuck, dude. Score some points. Try something. I see you guys just out there fucking circling, stabbing each other. I know you're kind of moving.
No, I gotta
setting
concentrate. Everything's terrible.
One up top, Greg. One up top. Phoenix.
Be at peace. Barrier created.
Phoenix up top, Greg.
Yep.
There's two up top, Greg.
Fuck. I knew where they are, and I still got
68 Cypher. They're on the spike.
It was his alt, that's why.
You guys are not even near it. They're gonna
No
just
charges
stick
left.
They just did it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Can't believe I have no kills.
Last round in the half.
We cannot keep our goods after this. Spend all.
I think this team is fucking with us. I'm telling you, they let us get 8 kills, and then they just gonna come back and wallywop us. We're gonna get a 9-3 curse here. We're all getting 8-4 curse, and they're just gonna because they've been just after that they boom 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 fucking beaming me from one shots every time. From like nowhere, turning the corner and just picking my head.
Enemy spotted.
What's annoying is
One
like
ramp.
our...
Bomb buddy out. Healing. Pulling them in. Down. Enemy A.
Spike down A.
I have the spike.
I can get you up.
Enemy spotted A. Can't use this yet. Here. Your duty is not over.
You can do that too.
They're blind with fear.
Oh my god, you body blocked me.
Down A.
Oh, that's not you. That's fucking Phoenix.
Yeah, that's not me. I'm the Rays with one fucking kill. Phoenix is up top with it.
One enemy remaining.
How do they keep doing that jump? Do you see what they're doing?
No.
They're doing like
Switching
this
sides.
fucking U-turn jump up there at the top of the ramp.
Oh, surrounded.
Both of them
by
are doing
familia.
it. The Phoenix
We
and
won't
their fucking
lose.
big dude right there just did like this U-turn jump. They jumped out, like peeked the corner, and then landed back behind the same wall they just jumped out from. Like fucking forward momentum. When you're in the air, how do you turn, go backwards? I've never seen that before, but both of them did it. Like, do they have some sort of fucking weird physics on? They got like fucking whooping.
Help! Help!
You ain't getting no help.
Bunch of guys B.
Even Greg.
Enemy spotted. Mid.
Got the spike.
Spike down mid.
Cypher's here.
I'm coming long.
I hit Cypher for 52.
player
I
standing.
should have gotten out of the doorway. Fuck me. You're right into your left. Yep, left to your left. Don't be stomping.
God damn it. Not even close. I just turned and fired.
New fight, new tactics, keep it fresh, yeah?
Well, it was 9-3 and now it's 9-4. Turning around.
I guess.
I'll go with you here with my Spectre. There's the one with the computer hanging off of it. RGB lights.
Two mid. Jet mid.
Come on mid. What, dude? I'm getting one shot, 145 straight to the head by fucking Jet. That's the fucking 4th time she's done that to me. Just immediately. I don't understand it. One shot. Just do.
One enemy remaining.
He's up there. Oh, good job.
Spike mid.
That's what I like to see out of my teammates.
They want to dance?
There you go, Greg, because I don't think I'm getting another kill for the rest of this match. I literally, every time I fucking see someone, it's boom! Before I even have a chance to do nothing. I'm telling you, this Jet has some sort of weird shit on. I think they might all have it. Some sort of weird shit on. Those jumps were weird. And Jet has not, when she sees me, just every time is a one shot into my head. Without even knowing where the fuck I am. She'll just turn a corner. Bing! Right there, I had her back and she spun. I hit her there.
Barrier created.
Spike down mid.
I know exactly where you are.
One's coming around from their spawn. They're definitely going A.
Ah, shit.
One enemy remaining.
She's here on site. That jump. Did you see that jump, Greg?
Yeah.
What the fuck was he? He was doing that at the top of the ramp, and he was like looping around. I'm like, what is that? What is that jump that he was going in and back, and then back behind the same wall? The fuck is that? He thought that would work. I mean, but I fucking with a Spectre, fucking shoot that little gun. I may not have the fucking heaviest bullets coming at you, but I shoot so many of them so quick. Fucking, you're dead. I still love the Spectre. I don't care what people say. Spectre's probably the best gun in this game. For its price to performance. Economy type shit.
Someone's B. My ultimate's ready.
Spike down B. Spike down B.
Spike spotted B.
One enemy remaining.
Wow.
quietly.
She AFK or something?
He was AFK and I put a knife into his neck.
Match point.
One last fight, everyone.
Said, you're dead, bitch.
Anyone feeling generous?
They weren't lying about him being AFK. Let's go get one. Greg, get one more we done. I'm still positive right now.
I sucked all game, bro.
I was good in the beginning and then I fucking just was getting pinged. Fucking ding dong ding. Fucking every time I saw that chat. Motherfucker would just, I'd turn a corner or he'd come in around a corner and just like hit me. I'm like, how did you even fucking know? What the fuck? And just one shot.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Concealment! There. For you. Where are you?
Spike down B.
War range here. Your duty is not over.
Here, come on, let's go!
Well divided. I take them out.
What? No! That was unbelievable. They're there, Matthew. They're there. They're there.
30
They're
seconds left.
There at least two there.
Last player standing.
No.
Oh my god. We fell apart.
Look, don't start resting. Still work to do.
Now's not the time. Had to be a mean person, Greg. Sometimes you gotta do it just to get the win. I want this over. I'm taking no motherfucking chances. Wondering if we should just stack mid or B. But I'll stay here with you, A. I got some weird smoke here. Do they have an Astra? Nope. That guy just got pinged, eh? Way mid. Ping bing.
I know exactly where you are.
Get out of my way.
There's one at the top there.
Reloading.
Spike down B.
Oh, she's hurt. 70.
Last player
She had her
standing.
knives out. She fucked everyone. Here we go, Greg. She's over to your right.
Hey.
Wow, she got all of us. What a whore.
Nice. Just fucking.
And now she, yeah, I told you, Jet's a fucking bad motherfucker.
We are Valorant. We are fighters.
She just aced on all of us, and I don't know how she went from look at 14 and 15. She went from not playing basically to just destroying. I mean, I think she's got some sort of cheats on. I want to be that guy.
Let's make them dance.
Huge Pal World drama. I did download that today, Greg. It's free on Xbox. It's Game Pass.
Someone.
It's like $26.99. No, what? Dude, that's unbelievable. It like gravity pulled my gun away from her. I did hit her, but what the fuck is that? It literally pulled my gun off of her.
Here comes the
Last player standing.
God.
No. Fuck.
Oh my God.
What will it be this time? Have any patterns emerged yet?
Stacking here. I'm going A. I'm going mid. I'm gonna hang out mid and put a wall up and let's delay this from happening.
Don't hold back.
Do you have a wireless mouse?
No.
Do you have a mouse bungee? Oh, she did it again. One shot, one had 160. What in the absolute fuck, dude? She's about to do it on this guy. Yep. Oh, we're gonna lose.
Last player standing.
I can't believe this is happening right
Long.
Fuck me.
Fuck.
Alright, Sage, wall that off right there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna try to do, but I couldn't get to it. Fucking immediately, Jet just fucking pings me. Fucking every time I see that bitch, I'm just dead.
Don't even peek this time.
Stay focused.
I'm gonna give a little gap to shoot through.
Barrier created. Reloading. Enemy mid.
Fuck?
Joke's over. You're dead.
Bunch of guys B.
For you.
Going A, going A.
You sure? Yeah, it looks like they're going through mid.
It could be, bro. I thought I heard someone going A. Or coming from A. Nah, going back towards me.
Can't use this yet. You will not kill my ally.
Bunch of guys B.
Double kill, let's go. Fuck that bitch. I got 5, I can heal you.
Healing you.
30 seconds left.
Where are you?
Spike planted.
You dead. Marked one.
One enemy remaining.
Bam!
Reloading.
Just cover me, cover me, cover me. We get the win. That guy's actually at his site. We could just go kill him.
They had no
Defenders
right
Yeah.
to do this.
Greg, we did it. I got my kills at the end there. 13 and 13, stayed even. 10 assists though. I did my part.
I just sucked in the first half. I only got 6 kills.
Well, you went
In
from
the
0 to
second half,
6.
oh.
That's not, yeah. You need that warm up hit. That's like what happens to me usually. Well, how many points did we get? 12. What did you get?
10.
I got. Oh well, yeah. See, but you still got almost as many points as I did somehow. Iron 2. You're an Iron 2.
Yeah, I'm 43 out of 100.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Whatever, we're gonna play. Halo, Rocket League.
I guess Halo first. Unless you want to play World of Warships.
No, I'll play Halo.
They have a new location in McHenry, EarthMed.
I guess. I think I remember seeing an email about that.
Just get some weird email. I don't even like worry about those things usually. I just go on the website and I look, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna order that up, and I put a reservation in, and then I walk in and I grab the little fucking folder menu thing, and I go through the folder menu, and then
I just got a graphics driver update notification. There's an update. I'll do that later.
Yeah, you don't need to do that right now. It's most of the time it's like a whatchamacallit, game day release. It'll do some other updates and shit sometimes. If it's running now, it'll run for. Because there's dumbasses out there who never update any of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, they don't update their BIOS ever in the entire history of owning their computer. They never update their graphics card driver ever. Just like how it comes is how they keep it. Like, are you sure you want to do that, you fucking weirdo? Nowadays, sometimes Windows will force that shit into it. When Windows gets the updated driver and then stores it. But like, sometimes it's not even really a real the actual driver. It's like a Windows version of the driver, but it'll get things picture going. But that's why when you before you install your driver, you can actually see something with the graphics card, because Windows pulls like a generic driver to use. I'll be right back. I got a white line. I'm gonna go heat up some pizza.
You're outside alone, you're freezing your hands off, I got something for you. These gloves are water resistant. What the hell, dude? You guys must not have any hobbies.
It is a woman, Brianna, last name Lapaglia.
For me, it's Jason Kelsey, because he is fucking hungover. Yeah, I guarantee it. That guy's hurting, and you know how hungover flight is. There's just nothing worse. I've never been on Taylor Swift's spaceship, so maybe there's like anti-hangover. You think he had to fly? Do you think they just dropped him off? He had to, like they shackled him. Maybe best flight. Like, get you fat bastard. Yeah. He's like, I don't want to go. Party's not. Yeah. He busted out of his containment. He went down. He was picking up children and making sure they got a view of the suite. Oh, fly on the wall. I'm gonna give it to Kylie Kelsey. Yeah. She's proud. Yeah. She loves her husband. It's cool. You know, like, I feel like every guy should take that picture of Kylie Kelsey looking at Jason, acting like an ass, and be like, do you look at me this way? Yeah. Because honestly, try to find a picture of your wife looking at you like Kylie Kelsey was looking at Jason. But did you see the security guard saying, get your ass back in here? Well, there's that too with her, and we know, which is also an appreciated part of marriage. She's the best, dude. She's the much appreciated part of marriage. And it's no surprise that Jason Kelsey has a Kylie Kelsey. Hey, we've had a good night. Yeah, you reeling it, big boy.
Dude, Jason Kelsey did not pick up little children to show them the suite. That's not what happened.
I know, these guys are just...
The little girl had a fucking Taylor
like a
Swift sign, so then he picked her up to show her Taylor Swift, because Taylor Swift was right there in the suite, so he wanted her to be able to say hi to fucking...
I mean, my man was just drunk and having fun.
Yeah, he was living like a
He
college...
just retired and just was like, I'm gonna let loose.
Yeah. I don't blame him. That's like the last time that he had to live in the real world before the NFL. That's what he was doing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You ever seen Gronk not playing football?
Right.
Or not in front of the fucking camera doing his little fucking whatever.
Stupid shit that he does.
But when he's not on that, he's like a fucking just absolute maniac. But you kind of need some of those people. And as long as they're not like getting in fucking brawls and what, you know, who cares if they're being beaten out? I'm joining you, Greg. If it lets me join, I tried waiting to join. Are you still got the white line?
No, we're going. We're in.
Right.
We're loading up.
I see me with you now, but it says waiting to join at the bottom.
Oh, I'm at loading map for both of us.
I wasn't with you.
Yeah, you're with me. Shows you with me.
I just got with you. Telling you something's weird.
Now it's those other players loading.
I'm not there.
I swear you are.
Nice, it says waiting to join. The bottom.
Huh. I see your guy. He's standing right next to me.
Yeah, I see that at the loading screen at the very beginning, but
Are you going in right now?
no, it says waiting to join.
The fuck?
That's what I'm telling you.
Well, I fucked up. I'm gonna have to quit.
Yeah. Something weird is happening.
Yeah, I'm like getting into a game, Team Slayer.
I don't think I ever joined you before you hit that.
Well, I'm a dumbass.
I think so. All right, when you come back out, I'll be in there with you. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Well, wait.
Oh fuck! Now I just left the game.
I don't see you, but I do see. Oh, it says connecting. Wait, no, now you're not there.
Yeah, now you're gone.
Wow. I'm gonna go back to Steam. Friends list. I'll rejoin you. Don't start anything yet.
Your guy was. I saw him next to me.
I did too, but I think I showed up right after you had already started the thing. So now I'm with you. Now should I start it?
I swear, because there are little symbols there. I don't know. I think. Whatever. I don't know what happened. But
I think you hit it, and right as you hit it,
I must have just hit it. Yeah, like just before I was just being dumb, I guess.
From that to searching.
Yeah. My sister said, "Are you going to go back to doing drugs now that you don't have a drug test?" And I said, "I mean, I don't know about drugs."
You're
I
like,
was
what
"But
drugs do I do, lady?
Yeah, I'm like,
you
I
do
don't
the
know
same
what-
drugs, doesn't she?
I mean, not like she doesn't smoke very much, but
Did you
she
say
has.
that her or Nick
Yeah, I mean, like, so she has. I mean,
got
they
high
have.
the other night, right? So
Yeah.
like, what are we talking about?
I don't know. I just,
Are you like, hey, do you do drugs all the time when you drink wine?
you know, that's what I always say.
Like,
But I'm like, yeah, I am going back to it. Like, what do you mean?
it's medicine.
Right?
My doctor recommended it for me. What do you want me to do, Maggie? Not listen to the doctor? Don't you care about your brother? Guilt tripper.
I don't think she cares.
No, I know.
But she does sort of.
But she knows that Tim smokes a lot.
Yeah.
She's like, is my brother's both going to be potheads again?
Well, I'm a pothead, but Tim's an annoying pothead. I'm a pothead, and not that many people actually know that. I don't like go portraying
You
around.
think
It's not like
that?
you're not like. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like it's.
Capture the flag.
I don't know. It's just not. It's not like him. He's a weirdo.
When people know that there's high all the time?
No, but like we do. Like when he's at home
Like
and
his
stuff.
friends,
Like
yeah.
he-
But not the
yeah,
people
like,
down
yeah,
there.
No,
Does
I
he
don't- I mean, I
isolate
don't-
himself from that and just like coach and just do that?
Pretty much.
Does he have friends down there and shit that he hangs out with and goes parties with or anything? Or
Yeah. There's just like a couple, other coaches that he's met, and just fucking
does he
like
smoke with them?
a kid that like
He used
like,
to
he
wrestle
became friends
there?
with one of their dads. Like his dad's at everything, and so you
Yeah.
kind of friends with one of them.
Oh my god, I didn't pick up the fucking... I got the kill. What? Oh.
Just from like coaches. Fuck me.
What?
No, those people, nobody knows how much he smokes. Like, but he also obviously smokes more when he's home on like a vacation or something. But
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I missed twice with the sniper. Fuck you, bitch. Oh my god, really?
Yeah, rockets back there.
Again? Oh my god, this guy's hitting me with a fucking hammer. Somehow I didn't
No
die.
way, dude.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Oh, they've already got our flag again? Oh yeah, it's over. It's over.
We just got absolutely.
I don't know if anyone else is playing with us. I'm the one who had any kills. Got mollywopped. I think maybe that the people were rotating in and out though, or not playing.
What do we want to play?
Big team battle first. Duos.
Let's do duos. I hated fucking my big team battle last time. Just
Okay.
got wrecked by the fucking flying saucer.
Yep. Some of the vehicles in this are way OP.
No.
That's the type of shit that they could not put in the battle royale. You just don't need to be like Fortnite where you can just like zip across the map.
No.
Like, unless it was cool in Fortnite, it's not cool in all the other games. Or having the helicopter in Warzone is pretty badass.
King of the Hill. King of the Hill.
Well, Greg, it's King of the Hill.
Of the Hill.
Hill incoming. There's a hill.
Dibs on the hill. You think they fell for that?
Got one.
This is, without question, my favorite weapon.
Hill control.
Stay with it. One coming from our right, behind me, behind you. See him on radar, above you. Yeah, they're both on there. Here we go. I'm gonna go up the elevator. See those elevators in the corner?
Above you, he's above you, he's above you.
Yep, I'm gonna go up the elevators. You got one?
Yeah.
This other one's above me.
He's behind you.
I got him. Oh, the hill is though.
Took the hill.
Shit.
They're hurt there. On the spike. On this thing. They're not on the hill right now.
That's set and sniper. Inbound.
Tango's closing in. Hill control.
That's set and sniper. Available.
Got one.
You make those bullets sting.
Stay on it, Greg. Stay on this side. We need to hold on to this as long as we can.
Your team about to score.
Above us. Good job! Wow. That's what we needed. On it.
Hill control.
Can't tell where these fucking guys are coming from because I see them on radar. That one's hurt on it. Yep, he's hurt. Good job. Coming to you.
Nearing victory.
I'm below you. Dude, good job, Greg. You were fucking tore it up there. 6 kills, 2 deaths. I was only, I had 4 kills and 4 deaths. I think you had more time on that shit too. This might be your game, Greg. We gotta get the boys on while we're fucking on fire.
I know.
Like, hey, we're ready for this tournament? Like, what tournament? Well, me and Greg decided that we were gonna have a tournament against you.
I've mentioned it to him before.
I'm telling you, we need to just set up like a 5-game tournament. They can fucking maybe go to their house. Maybe, I mean, go to their mom's house. Maybe I'll come over to your place or something if I ever. Or just do it online.
Yeah.
And we will fucking rip them.
What do you want to do? Same thing?
Rocket League.
Different thing? Alright, Rocket League it is.
Unless you want to play this PAL, whatever the fuck. But you don't have Xbox Game Pass, right?
No.
Fuck!
I have EA something.
God damn it. PAL World or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh, the fucking.
Because it's
Pokemon thing?
Yeah, Pokemon with whatever, but Pokemon with guns. I think it's multiplayer, but I don't know what it is. But yeah, all right, let's just play. Because I just know that I have it on there.
Where is it?
Clearance savings.
Yeah, the boys had a whole cheering section. It was like, my parents were there, Katie and her husband were there, and then Katie's aunt and uncle were there. And then, like, we wrestled 2 different schools, and like one of the schools we like know some parents from there, so they're like cheering for my kids while they're
Even
wrestling
though
the other
they're
team. So
wrestling,
it's
yeah.
like, it sounds like they have this like big group of people for that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's fun, but they might. I don't think Owen even gives a shit. He didn't say anything to anybody before the match.
But
She's
he's
like, Owen
he's
hasn't come
worried
over here
about
and
the
said hi.
match.
She's like, Owen hasn't come over here and said hi. I'm like, look at him. I'm like, he's fucking getting in the
He's
zone.
ready to, yeah. I don't blame him. He doesn't want to. Why did you get distracted by all
Like,
that?
you know,
shit?
like I know it's
Not a
just, like,
tournament.
because Katie be like, well, it's supposed to be fun. I'm like, that is fun for him to get hyped up and ready to be competitive like that.
Winning
Like,
is
that's
fun.
right. I'm like,
Not
that's what
winning
he,
isn't fun. You got to
that's what
take
he
care
does
of the
for fun.
business first to get the win, and
Yeah,
then
I'm
you
like,
can.
he doesn't like to fuck around until after he's wrestled. It's not like he's like not fun. It's just like before he wrestles, that, you know, the whole warm up and everything, he's like trying to get ready to kick ass.
That's the way it should be.
You know, it's like there's like 4 kids doing that, and then there's like the rest of them are just sort of like fucking around.
They're just social weirdos, but they're also
And
probably
Cameron's
not
kind of like
good.
Cameron's like somewhere in between. But yesterday in our duel, at one point it was Cameron, Owen, and another kid from our club, and everybody else had fucking lost. We're like, Jesus Christ. But it is what it is.
That was for the junior high
For
team,
school,
though.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine because half those kids
It's like,
probably don't wrestle other than in that fucking.
yeah, I mean, it's like you have like about a quarter of the kids on Cameron Owen's team are any good, and everybody else is just like a battle of suck, and it just depends on if your suck lines up with their suck, or if it happens to be somebody good.
Yep.
We're good at like a few weight classes, but then some weight classes we are just absolutely terrible.
You got Mullally out there losing the girls.
Yeah, just fucking terrible ass people.
I mean, that was before girls were really good at wrestling.
Right? Yeah. No. Yep.
Like, she was obviously.
Well, it's still
good
that's
enough,
still
but
the kids still feel just as dumb now if they lose to a girl. But
I would, dude. I'm telling you, I would not have let myself wrestle a girl. There's no way. The way that I wrestle people.
Oh my God, I
I'm
missed.
hurting people, and I'm not doing that to a girl.
They
Ooh, that's fucking dope. That's it.
They
All
haven't
the
wrestled
way.
girls in the, I mean.
Yeah, but
there
at this
are-
point, they're probably over their weight class.
There
you know,
is
like-
one girl that they've wrestled that like she goes in and kicks all the boys' ass, so it just doesn't even matter.
Really?
But
well,
I think this was her last year of doing that. Like, not then she's gonna be in high school, and you're not gonna be able to bully people like that.
Yep.
She just
And
was
if
stronger
you-
than them when they were younger.
If you can like get just so quicker of a shot, you know, like Israel Martinez type shit, then okay, she might be able to do that. But if she can't do that, if she has to force things like Rob Cleary style wrestling, then no, she will not. At some point, the boys will catch up and surpass her, and they'll fucking learn to like actually hit someone. Oh, you see you see that one, Greg? I put it to myself. Look at that pass to myself. Ba-bow! I'm like, I'm more impressed with my pass than I was with the shot.
Oops. Alright.
Okay.
Fucking hit it sideways instead of way.
I got this.
Oh no!
I almost put that in from
God,
vertically
it's a 6
above.
save though.
It's the center. No. Okay, good job. Greg, it's you.
Ah! Defender's coming out too quick on
Coming
me.
back to
Oh,
you,
now we
coming
got it.
back
Now we
to
got
you.
it. Now we got it. Now we got it. Now we got it.
Oh, almost in the fucking. What do they call that? The bicycle.
Like bicycle kick.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That guy goes
That
way
was my
out.
fault. I blew that shit.
Big Nug Smith. Hey, big nug.
I'm defense.
What type of nugs we talking about, big nug? Talking some chicken nugs, or we talking the fatty tree? Oh, there we go, Greg. That's for you. Greg comes with it. I got it again. Oh, I almost was gonna rebound that one too. Sorry, Greg. Sorry, Greg. You're in my way.
Good.
Had to get back on D.
Here comes.
Got a piece of that. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Oh, what a play. He did it to himself, but he got it out of that. Coming to center.
Oh.
Oh, I would have been on that had that guy not bumped me. That's
There
going
you go.
over. Yep, that's in. Suck on my dick. I'm beginning. Woo! I played that off and then back to the other side. I think we might win this one. Let's land on our wheels, please.
Oh shit.
Oh,
No!
That was me. I'm fucked it up. I'm sorry. I fucked that up. I was trying to angle it off my body out. See how I had my body at an angle? I thought it would just like ride me out. But it rode me in. Okay, get it to down there, we'll be alright. The fuck out of here. Oh, I might got that. Oh! Are you fuck? Oh, grab with the rebound! That's the winner. Where did my shot go to? It hit the inside of the post?
Yeah, like the inside of the post.
I was like, how did that go in? And then the angle that it came back at was like, what the fuck? Greg was there for the rebound. Way to get to the front of the net. Yourself in scoring position. Good things happen there. Yes, like that. Oh, that's not in. Oh my god. Oh, wow.
Still here.
Coming back. Oh, I had it, sorry.
Shit.
I thought that I could get a piece of it and someone hit me as I was going up for it. We're gonna go get one more. I'll go up for it. Keep it up!
Keep it in the air! Ah!
MVP! Fucking what?
Good shit.
Rocket Pass tier up 9, whatever that means. Venice Blueprint. Okay, I don't want that. I like my vehicle. Let's go back to the beginning and we'll go to duos. See if we can actually win a duo. What do you think, Greg? You think we got a duo winning us?
Yep. I think we do.
There's a girl with muscular dystrophy in that show that I'm watching.
Which one?
Boy Swallows Universe or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh, really?
There hasn't really been much of a focus on it, but there was a point where she like came up and she said something about being sick, and then she finally was like, "Eh." She's like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna get better." Like what? She's like, "Yeah, I got this thing called muscular dystrophy." She's like, How's her mom feeling? Her mom was sad because she's sick or something. But that's as far as the story's really gone there. Oh no! I blew it. That guy fucking burned me. Yep, get that down there. Get that down there.
Get in there, get in there, get in there.
Oh
get in
my
there.
god, what
Yo.
a fucking play. Will Chamberlain up in that bitch. Just jumped over you for it.
Now they made my car black this time. I like it like that, actually.
Did you change the colors at one point or no?
No. So I guess first sometimes in duos it like makes me be different colors.
Couldn't get there.
So yours is different too.
What color am I?
Well, you're yellow, but
I'm bronze, the bronze paint job that I have. It's
Oh, yeah.
animated bronze. That was the color that I chose though.
yeah.
Oh, that's, oh, gonna almost get in, but not quite. I'm back, Greg.
I whiffed.
I didn't.
Yes. Ah.
Oh, I took the guy off of it though, but now the other guy got it, and I'm on my ass.
Oh shit. Yes.
Fuck out of here.
Oh Jesus.
You got it?
No.
You blew it. Yep, that's going the right direction too. But what a stop. Yep.
Oh.
All I could do is I have no burst. Oh, sorry.
Fuck.
All I could do is blast that bitch. I couldn't get to the ball. I stopped it from getting to the dribbling it, but. I got a piece before they got to it. No!
Fuck me.
I didn't see that coming from where that angle. I thought that was going past. I think that other guy was gonna get back to the center like that. And we're down. I got no burst. Now I'm dead. Couldn't do anything. I was coming from being all the way back. Trying to get into the play. Couldn't get up to that. Damn, Greg, we ain't good at doubles.
Nope.
No way!
Oh,
I suck. I didn't want to jump too early, so I waited. Yep, that's going the right way.
Yeah.
What a fucking shot with the asshole. Watch the shot it out of my ass. Right there. Pow! The second thing, the second hit off of it. With the undercarriage. More like the taint. got it. Sorry, good call, good call.
It's still here, it's still here, it's still here. Shit. No
I
fucking
almost
way.
got to it, but I tried to just burst there all the way back. The ball was already in front of me.
Yep. Shit.
Sorry. That didn't work out very
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Just trying to get to the ball. He's putting around like a grandpa out there. Excuse me, sir. Can you? Oh, it's too high. Fuck me. And they're gonna turn it into a goal. They're gonna. Oh, nice turn. Nice turn. Sorry. Yep, still going our way.
Oh my god. No way. Ah!
8 goals on us. Little fucking go-kart out there. Did Owen or Cameron ever do Boy Scouts?
Yeah, they
Cub
did like.
Scouts? Oh my god! Oh my
They did
god!
like. They did Cub Scouts like, I don't know, 1st grade through 4th grade maybe.
They were like, "Fuck it, I'm done."
And they didn't really do it, yeah.
They did the Pinewood Derby.
Yep. Yep. That's like the only good part.
They did little fucking cars. And then you had like some people like I did a little bit of woodworking, you know, on my fucking thing, but I did all of it. Then you had like fucking Bobby Rink who like fucking just straight up rounded his shit into like you're like, dude, there's no way you did that. What are you talking about? Had like high glass enamel finish on it. And you're like and the perfect like aerodynamic curved shape, you know?
Yep.
You're like, what the what? Like that clearly was not done by you. You're 8 years old, bro.
Right.
They wouldn't even let you hold those power tools, Bobby. Especially not you. You uncoordinated motherfucker. You remember Bobby Rink?
Yes, I do.
Like, I'm pretty sure you can't forget him. It's like him and fucking. Remember Rudy Sigler?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to Rudy Sigler?
No idea.
You want to talk about some that was like the WT that we got.
What are we playing?
FIFA?
You know, to end your misery in Turkish FIFA?
I guess. I don't think that's what's happening, but
I have a
well,
fucking
the game
+7
might
goal
the game
differential.
might turn it against me again though, because yeah, the game doesn't like me. I've been looking up gaming laptops recently, Greg. Like anything that's like what would be up to my standard, you know? Like if I'm gonna spend money on a new fucking computer, you know what I mean? I'm not going to get like just any fucking laptop out there or any gaming laptop or one that will, like I want something that at least will like reality is it should be able to do almost do what this desktop next to me could do. if it's a new computer with the newest generation processors, even though it's a mobile processor, and then it's getting 2 generations newer GPUs, even though it's a mobile GPU, it should be like comparable with this 2080 when it's plugged in, hopefully, which means that like I could play it like basically the same range that I am right now. Plug that fucking little external monitor that I just got. That's like, what did I say it was? Something by like 1600. It's a weird because it's a wide screen. 2560 by 1600, I think is what it is. So it's like a little bit wider, but it's 120 hertz. It's like 1440p technically, I think. But it's widescreen 1440p, not regular 1440p. So it has like twice the number of pixels or something. It's like a little bit less than a little bit more than half of what the 4K regular pic is. All right, let me look at that thing. Bought it from Amazon orders. It ran fine though. I just ran USB-C out to it and immediately turned on and worked. 2560 by 1600 QHD. Yeah, because 2560 by 1440 is 1440p, but this is 2560 by 1600, so it has another 1600 pixels width-wise. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
The 16 by 9. It's a 16 by 10 instead of a 16 by 9. So it'll give you a little bit extra viewing on the corners of shit. Are you gonna invite me or I'll invite you?
Doesn't matter.
Alright, well then I'll be the home team. He doesn't think it matters though. Looks like I'm gonna be Galatasaray to just come back at you and fuck you up. Galatasaray! Galatasaray! I should ask my fucking Turkish friends about this. Yo, I'm losing. Who should I beat? After I win this thing here. I'm telling you, there's some fucking in Bursa that I swear to God it's Bursa. There's a goddamn alligator as their mascot in the stadium. It's like a big alligator you play in. You'd be like inside the fucking body of it. It's a pretty cool stadium driving by it, but and supposedly it was professional football. That's I'm like, how is that team not in this? Maybe it's like minor leagues.
The rematch of our first match with the other team. Besiktas or whatever the fuck.
Well, let's not be both stripes this time.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say
You're gonna be that team. I'll be that team.
that was chaos.
That was stupid. I couldn't see shit. I was getting offsides. I thought that I was being one guy and it would switch to a guy, but it wasn't the guy because that wasn't my team. Yeah, it was real fun. I'd kick the ball and be right to you. Who's sitting that needs to get on the team? You need to go out there.
The guys,
You need to go out there. I'm gonna need a minute here, Greg. I don't know how is that person even on the field, but I think that we can get something better than that. Huh. I'll do that. I don't know who else I can get out there, but I think that's gotta be what it is. The rest of you guys gotta sit. Let's go. Let's fucking go, baby. Hyped in this one. Time to go show Greg who the king is. There's a reason they crowned me the champion the last 4 seasons in a row.
So many wonderful things to do here in Istanbul, and football watching is amongst them. Welcome to the
I need
home
to
of
get Greg pissed off at the game, telling him, calling out some bullshit.
Here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson, and with the Tigers seemingly slipping from their grasp, they've got to make sure they have everything buttoned up in this game. It's Galatasaray up against Besiktas.
Well, it's now or never, Derek. They have to get these 3 points here today, and in my view, they need to show a bit more ambition by getting it forward, getting more crosses into the box, and getting more support to the strikers. It might be a little bit too late, though. Stay strong and dominate the middle of the park.
Wow. I was trying to adjust some other shit, so I was like letting you just take that, but I did not think he was going to get that ball there.
Playing it in. Well, threat over for now.
Mistake, but
Galatasaray will get the throw in. Torreira.
Wow. You got lucky there, and I fucked it up.
How about the cross? Oh, fancy footwork. Must take the lead here. A goal.
Yep. That's what I needed.
How significant could that be in deciding who takes the title?
Well, that's a massive blow for them. They need a goal quickly here. Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
Maybe go get a bunch more.
The match is restarted. 1-0.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Run away.
Yeah, way.
Teammates available. Chance to finish.
Oh, yeah, what? Oh my God, he got tackled in the box. This is soccer. That's a call every time. That is a call every single time. Oh, what the fuck? And he got his shot up. That motherfucker. Yeah, here we go. You want to fucking push pressure?
Mertens. Might be able to set up the chance.
Ah!
No, no way.
It's the second time he did some shit like that. That's the second time he did that shit. Look at that.
I can understand why. I think it's a poor foul. It should be a yellow card for me.
Can they extend their lead? And fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the
Up by 6 now, Greg. Right, you had an 8-goal lead?
7, I think. I think it's 5 now.
Well, here it is again.
Try to fuck with
Tries
me.
to read the penalty, but in the
We're
end,
gonna
he
get
even
4
makes
more
no
this
effort
game.
whatsoever. That's a strange decision.
Still early.
So the ball rolling
Time.
again. 2-0 the score.
We're gonna get 4 more. Back. Yep. Oh, oh. Almost had that.
No, high quality defending. But not to be.
Whoa! What the fuck?
And what can they do to stop him running at them? Happy to take on.
What a take! Good job.
More than equal to the task.
Strong little guy, you're in there now. Just catch your breath, and now we're gonna go fight for this ball.
Let's see about the delivery.
Come on,
the keeper will mind that sort of corner. Mertens. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And he's broken free. Oh, a goal on this massively important day. And any thoughts of a title cruise have hit the rocks.
Well, who would have thought this? I just can't see any way back for them now.
3 goals without reply. This game very much over as the contest. Sally Uchan.
What? There we go.
Fuck.
Mauro Icardi here.
Oh, come on.
Having won the ball,
Come on.
they might be able to profit.
Oh, that's absolutely. That was my next one. That was my 4th. Oh! What? Not a good tackle.
Come on. What are you doing?
Well, as you can see, Galatasaray have enjoyed more of the ball. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their
Oh,
lead.
wait a moment, Stuart. Look at what's happening. A goal!
Yeah!
Unbelievable.
This is how I see that getting Gregum. Get him upset. Get him upset, baby. Let's go. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. This seems pretty good, Greg. No wonder you beat me so bad. Oh, whoa! Oh! Off the post and he got it himself? Oh. I was like, what happened? He called you offsides for that. Because I was like, dude, what? Oh, that's, I think, a penalty, but...
Come on.
Torreira. Could be a chance to break here. See what they have in store for them on the break. What a vital intervention.
Oh my god, I can't believe I passed all the way across to like the absolute last man across there. Oh, get on him. Stay on him.
It's a Boubacar now. The pass not finding its target. So nearing the break here, and it's not going to plan at all for the visitors. We have to be honest. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, what can you say? This has been a dismal first half display from them. They've lacked discipline,
couldn't hang on to it again.
And they've lacked fight.
It has gone over the touchline for what'll be a throw-in. Gazal.
Offsides!
No way. There's 3 people passing down here.
I'm making calls, Greg. How the game goes.
Sergio Oliveira.
Oh, whoa.
Can he put it in?
Oh my god.
He just did it himself.
And it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder.
That's 5 in the first. You said you were up 5. How many? 7?
What an emphatic finish that is.
Yep.
That's fine, because I'm going to have to get a fucking win next time anyways, but... I might be able to come back with 7
Could
here.
be dangerous. And in the end, no damage done.
That's not where I wanted to go with it. But okay, cool.
What are you doing, you fucking dick?
Over the touchline for what'll be a Galatasaray throw. A real struggle to contain him. And his teammates
Oh man, and you made that through.
well, totaling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. 2 minutes of stoppage time.
God damn it.
Lost possession and flag raised.
Oh, come on,
Offside.
dude.
Well, that was always
That's
gonna be offside.
awful.
He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Torreira.
Why were you? What? That ball should have gone straight upwards. Why would it go forwards?
To address their charges, it is half
Lord.
I did what I needed in that first half and a little even more than I thought I was going to do. Greg, I'm happy with that. All right, team, we got to win and we got it on lock. Don't give up now. Don't let up the gas. Let's take the step on the pedal and take it to them even more. We've already shown them we're the best team. Let's break them down. Let's get 8 or 9. We need 3 more for 8. Can you do it or not? Is someone going to be a hero tonight or is someone going to just sit on the bench? Watch their team win. Show me you're a fucking superstar. Maybe someone will take you out of Turkey to a real league. What do you think, Greg?
Well, underway once more.
Good speech.
And it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur
Think my team's with me?
Yeah.
What? How is that offsides? That guy didn't even run. He didn't even run. There was no, unless you did the trappy thing, there's no way.
Roman Saiz. And Nathan Redmond with it. Valentin Rosier.
Try and push that guy now.
Well, racing away here. Good defending in the end. And danger averted for now. Icardi. Leo Dubois. This looks promising out wide. And he's broken free. And he's
Unbelievable. I can't do anything out there.
What a performance.
I need one more, Greg.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball.
And which means that I gotta win the next one anyways, so that'll be at least 1 goal differential. If I can get 1 more here, then I have the goal differential. Oh, what the fuck? What kind of pass is that, bitch?
No getting away from it. Throw in here.
I know you're not my best player, but you ain't the worst. Oh, for fucking professional soccer player. Yep. What a play. I just wanted to make the pass. I should have gone for it. Now I've got them. Oh.
He knew he had to make the tackle and did.
Fucking blew it again.
Do something positive on the counter attack.
He ain't got nothing on this guy.
Ball back with Galatasaray now.
What a play. Just put it right past him. Into the inside, into the outside. Dribbles right through him. Surgical!
Mauro Icardi here. Well, the fans really want him to shoot.
Ow!
Well, that's such a good save.
He was about to get another one.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
And another one.
Trying to deliver it accurately.
Yes! Oh my! What a save! Oh my God! That show the replay on that. How did we get a? Holy fuck! Your goddamn guy headered that.
What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
I'm not putting that guy in yet. 76? Are you out of your mind? 66? All right, I traded 76 for a 66. That guy's getting in there if someone gets hurt.
With it.
He's not even playing, even if we would blow them out like this.
And as a
Oh, that's offside. Yeah, I mean, that's
coming
out
up
of bounds. What a play.
Sergio Oliveira.
Yep. Over the top. Oh, what a save!
His reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
That is a fantastic stuff. I tried to one-time that pitch into him.
Masuaku. Crossing into the middle.
Fuck no.
The high press was on, and the chance is on. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball.
There we go. That's what we want. Nice look.
20 minutes remaining.
What a play. Oh, that's offsides.
Way offsides.
And the decision is
He was running. I saw him, but it was too late. I thought he cut back, and then I was like, oh, well, I'm kicking it. Tried to cancel the kick, but I didn't know how to cancel it. We'll put that guy in. Cole, you can play. That's a good job.
Abubakar. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay.
No fucking way.
Leo Dubois. Plenty of room in the wide area. Icardi here.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm trying to get him one more. What?
Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And the
That's, I think, kind of bullshit, but that's okay. I think that's what we got to do. Try and get one more.
referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. So a personnel change then. And time for the change now. Redmond.
This could all backfire on me as well. But
Valentin Rosier. And the cross into the middle. Well, the only way to say it is he got it all horribly wrong, Stuart.
Well, he has to make the keeper work harder than that. That's a tame finish.
Dubois. Still could be.
Yes!
And second time around, he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Greg, is that enough
Save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it drops
to take away the goal differential?
Yep.
You never saw that coming, did you?
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
You're defeated.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. That's how I felt last game. I was ready to click Alt F4 and just leave the fucking game. And you go, play it out. Sometimes it be like that.
So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances.
God damn it! I had the move. I just didn't have the energy to do it. Get back with him.
An awful lot of green space to run into. Abubakar.
Oh, he's wide!
Oh my
He
God!
really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper.
Jesus Christ.
Taking the hat trick man out. I'm gonna try to get one more.
And a substitution in the offing.
What the fuck? That was not where I passed that pass to.
Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Do they have the guile to open up the defence?
Oh my God, what a save. They're gonna call me offsides? No! That's a stupid call.
An effective challenge.
Good job, you dumb fucker.
Throw in here for Galatasaray.
Oh my. Yes. Oh! Almost got one more. Greg, I did what I needed. I came to do that. I didn't even think I was going to get that many, but I got enough of them.
But what a good display that was.
And if I win the next game, I got the goal differential. And I got to win the next game.
Yep.
Right?
Motherfucker.
Ah!
Fuck you.
I fucking did what I needed. What a fucking play.
I couldn't do anything.
Yeah. I know. Golden was from a -7 to +0. 2 games remaining. I gotta win the next one, and then that'll give me the goal differential, and the one after that, I either gotta tie you or win. I'm already counting my chickens.
Fuck.
I'm not going down without a fight, Greg. I'm the champion. I'm the king of this game in the past 5 seasons. Past 9 seasons now. I'm the motherfucking champion king. I wear the belt around this house. You may have been the champion at one point. You know how long we've probably been playing this? I don't know about what. I texted Peter Sully the other day. He was like, "Hey, I think it's time to build the girls fucking PC." You know, he's like, "Well, they have been playing my old NES and Super Nintendo something." He's like, "I do have an Xbox 360. Can we get up on that?" I'm like, "Well, actually, Greg and I do have 360s, but I'm pretty sure they shut down the online shit for that, didn't they?"
Yeah, I don't think they do anymore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all shut down. So, we couldn't play together on that shit. It's time for him to get.
He doesn't have anything after a 360.
I guess. I mean, I get it. People with kids, their fucking money goes other places, but.
Oh yeah, no, I just.
But sometimes it's like they end up buying that shit for their kids. You know, like they get a